we were all devastated at first, and then DJ just jumped ship, and we were like,
bro,
what
I mean,
the
I
heck?
kind of liked it, bro.
Traitor, bro,
Yeah, he's like, this is great.
traitor. Like,
What?
yeah, and we're like,
literally a sheep.
what
He's
the
a sheep.
heck, DJ? Like, are
Bro,
we
I'm
kidding?
getting jumped in an alleyway. What the?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone here. This is the third episode of Rivals Voices. I have my co-host Sentry here, and today we have three beautiful guests. We're talking about Black Widow today, and we have Djswang, Zaza, and Nerrvous with us today. Thank you all for coming on. Thank you very much for being here. I know for you, Zaza, it's very
thank you for having us. Yeah.
How about you guys introduce yourselves to the chat a little bit? We're gonna go around in a circle here. Whoever wants to stick their hand up first and you know, say me.
Wait. Can I say one thing before this?
Of course.
Why the hell did someone in your chat say this is like a COVID Zoom call? Like,
Okay.
why did you say that?
No, that's too far. Wait, who
Yeah,
said
come
that
on,
in
bro.
Jackson's chat?
Ban that guy, ban that guy.
Yeah, man, that guy. What the hell is this? Like, we're trying our best out here.
Who said
Why
that?
say-
And it's the guy who said that typing that.
Bro, I wish you had a soundboard, Jackson. If you had a soundboard, that gong sound better be going crazy, bro. That's all I gotta say.
I do not have a soundboard.
Bro, log in. You have Tangia, but you don't have a soundboard. Like, can we?
You don't have a
I'm not.
soundboard,
You're a
that's crazy.
soundboard streamer. I'm not.
Bro,
That's,
what does that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by soundboard streamer? What does that mean?
well, like you'll say
does that mean?
something
Say it.
like
Say
like
it.
moderately funny, and then you just hit the and then
Okay,
it becomes
bro.
more.
Okay,
So we're slandering.
okay,
you.
yeah.
All right, bro.
You know what else is moderately funny?
What?
You introducing yourself, DJ.
Yeah.
What?
Ooh.
Okay, sure. Okay. Dude, how do I do this? Someone else go first. Actually, I looked
No,
around
you
and
you
introduced
just
myself.
no
I feel like
you're
this time you guys need to give us the segue to introduce ourselves. Like,
Yeah, Zaza, come on. I'm nervous, bro. Like, I don't. Oh, I'm nervous. Not.
Usually I just go-
I'm not nervous.
Like,
All right.
I'm nervous. Like right now.
The segue has just been cooked beyond belief, regardless. So I'm gonna put DJ in the hot seat here. DJ, I need DJ. You're in the hot seat. I need you.
Okay.
Can you tell us in the chat a little bit about yourself as a content creator, and just a short little introduction about you? That's it. Just something simple.
Okay, I got you. Okay, yeah, guys, my name is Djswang. I'm in my mid-20s. Yes, I said mid-20s, and I've been started making Black Widow content honestly since like, I think it's actually been a year, because I started like just doing like small little clips of like, you know, just funny stuff that happened when I was playing, you know, Metaslop. But I was playing, you know, like Punisher, Hella, Namor, all those guys, and yeah, I know. Listen, I know, guys, I know, but I came around to playing Black Widow ever since. If you guys don't know him, he's my friend Ray is a very good Black Widow player. I played against him, and he absolutely destroyed me. And I was thinking, like, bro, like, when he does this, I feel like he didn't market himself enough. And I'm thinking in my head, like, I think I have pretty good aim. Why can't I just do the same thing but be like the, you know, like the funny, entertaining guy that people just like watch it, like, because he has like, you know, pretty decent aim, right? And I'm thinking, fuck it, let's make it happen. And yeah, I guess that's kind of where it started. I had like more insight as to, you know, what it's like to play a character that, you know, everyone sees as like a throw hero, all like the slander, all like the mental, like, you know, battles that you have to go through to play this character. And I guess that kind of just had my YouTube channel specifically just like start taking off to the extent where I can basically do this for like not like necessarily a living, but just like enough that I can pay my bills. So I mean, I gotta thank my redhead queen, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like that's kind of what why I started doing this. Like I've been doing it for a year. I haven't looked back since.
So had to hide the hidden champion Punisher to pursue the fact that
Nobody knew about that.
Nobody
knew
knows.
about that. That's the
Most
crazy
people
thing.
don't know about that, but yeah, that was your little dirty secret. But you
Yeah,
did
yeah,
take,
but no
Incognito
one gotta know, no one
champion
gotta know.
Punisher OTP.
yeah.
I swear that I was a Punisher OTP. I was like that, like I wanted to be in Eternity so bad that I did that, and I just like once you do it, it's like, okay, like now what? You know, it's like I feel like I'm just like hovering around like 3 to 5 viewers. Like I feel like I could do better.
have like high skill expression.
No, you can 100%. Like Jackson's a very good Punisher.
Punisher
player.
is
Like,
my
don't get it
character,
messed up.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I just think that people just didn't like. I mean, dude, I just couldn't get like the viewership that I wanted. I low-key felt like, you know, like people didn't really mess with me as much, and I think that like, I mean, I think Jackson's just like, you know, Jackson might just be like a handsome guy that everyone wants to watch, so it's like, you know, it's a little different for him. But for me, it's like, shoot, like I gotta make myself known somehow. And I thought about it. I was like, bro, like what do all these like popular streamers have in common? Like Lucky Zeal, like Necros, like all these like guys. It's like they play Spider-Man. Like that guy's like fun to watch, right? And that's like,
Right.
if you think about it, Black Widow is fun to watch if you want to watch someone actually have good aim, right? So that's kind of why I was like, or just dominate a lobby on like the worst hero in the game, right? So it's like, that's
Yeah.
kind of why, like, I felt like this was a really good pivot, right?
Yeah. I'm going to segue right back to
Yeah.
that after this. But if we want
Yeah.
to talk about good aim and we want to talk about, someone who cared, you talked about, you just wanted to get Eternity on, but then Widow became your thing. Let's bring it over to the guy who cares quite a bit about how he performs on that character. Nerrvous. Let's hear about you. As far as the chat's concerned, you would be the one that people would probably know the least about in terms of content creation. But the people that play Widow know who you are for sure. You're very, I guess you could say, underground in that way. You're niche to some degree in a good way. Why don't you tell us a bit about yourself?
I mean, is my connection good? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you sound
Yeah,
perfect.
you're good.
Okay, so I mean, when I came to the game, the intention was like never to make content and always to like OTP like a specific off meta thing. And like at first I couldn't find the hero for it. And then I found Widow, who actually like fit my skill set perfectly. Because I played hit scan in Overwatch and I played like mobile hit scans who had like burst damage. Like Ash and like Sojourn and stuff like that. And I played Jet and Valorant. I played Kinessa and Paladins, who was a sniper. I played Strix and Paladins, who was also a sniper.
Ooh, I love Strix. Dude.
Mobility
That's the go.
snipers. I've hit high elo in these other games too, so like I was experienced. So I came to the game and I was like, yo, I want to be like ranked, and like I want to actually like create like sort of a narrative. And for a long time I was like kind of mid. So some people thought I was good and some people thought I sucked. But then once I got like 1,000 hours on Widow, then I started actually like clearing people and like consistently beating like pros or like big streamers and ranked. And I made sure to type to everyone and to like kind of be abusive. And like if I was in comms, I would either talk a lot or like be toxic and leave comms. Like I kind of did everything intentionally to like create sort of like a character that was like interesting. Because I think games like this like lack those, and like it makes loading into a match unique. Because you can actually be like, oh, I'm against this guy or I'm against that guy. Like he cooked me on this hero or that hero like last time I played him, and it like adds kind of flavor that I'd say is like lacking when you load into a lobby where like you don't really know anyone's name and everyone's just playing like a typical meta hero and like it's not personal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was kind of the goal, and then I decided I was like, all right, I want to make some content. So I started doing montages and shit because like I come from like the montage era of like sniping and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I was like, all right, like if I do make content, I don't want it to be like marketed. Like I don't want to use a face cam and like get an editor and like cut things and like try to like make like like clickbait content. I was like, I want to just make like sick montages that like are just stylish. You know what I mean? Like that was always the goal. Like playing Widow was all about like style. It was about doing cool shit. The idea was like I still want to win while doing cool shit. I don't want to be a troll that's like sort of pretend, you know what I mean? Like sort of like playing in like mid-elo lobbies, clipping people, and then like saying like, oh look at this. Like I wanted to like actually clip good players, but like still play in like flashy like stupid way, which is like playing Widow in general, and then also like the way I played Widow. Like I would say I was like the jitword of the Widow players. Like I always had the worst KD, but I would like hit like sometimes the highest elo out of the OTPs like for a particular season. Because I would just like int for 3 and die. Like that was my thing. Like int for 3 and die. Like hit a snipe kill, hit a kick kill, like hit an ult kill, die, and like that was just like my go-to. And I mean, yeah, that's an intro for me, I'd say.
That's there's definitely some truth to what you're saying. I get what you're saying about like the recognizing a name when you load in, because I've definitely seen you in my games quite a few times, but I also have the polarity of I have some people that like you said thought you were terrible, but not in a when they have the complete opposite experience. Like when I get you on my team, I'm like good. But like some
like, you want to know what
yeah.
What happened was I had to force, if I was getting shit on, I actually needed to stay on Widow even harder. That's what people didn't understand, because if I'm getting shit on, that means there's an opportunity to improve in this lobby at my hero. So why would I swap off? You know what I mean? Like there's
like
just
I'm pretty
no
good
reason.
at that.
Like
Type.
only
You don't
try
get a champion
anything
win by swapping.
considered-
You don't do that. You can't swap if you want to get.
You can't swap, dude.
right?
You can't
Like,
swap,
I
bro.
only considered swap if like I was doing decent, but we were still losing, and maybe I had a friend on the team. I like felt bad that we were gonna lose. Then sometimes I'd swap. But like other than that, like if I was losing and like I didn't care if anyone else lost on my team, I was like, okay, good, like get better, and it worked
Dude, that's
because
so
over
real.
time those same
That's so real.
losses started being playable, and then eventually I wasn't even worried to get in them. Like it went from getting into lobbies with pros and being scared because I'd be like, oh, like full character, I'm probably gonna do bad. And then once I passed like 1K hours, I would be a pro on the enemy team or like a big streamer, and I would get excited because I'd be like, oh, there's a chance to like farm like reactions and content and just like cool shit, like just do stylish shit.
Yeah.
Like, hark back to about like style. Yeah. So.
Right. I one quick thing. I understand that you queue with Flounder. Flounder's one of my good friends. I understand that you queue with Flounder a lot. I've heard some great things about you from Flounder. So yeah, you definitely have a lot of different people in your corner. I would say like you said, like some people like you like would just like be saying anything because like people are weird in this game, but like yeah, like you're definitely pretty respected in the Widow community, and I respect that.
Thank you. Yeah, I would
got
think so
you, bro.
too.
Awesome. Well, thank you for that, Nerrvous. There's a lot that you said that I want to spin back to. Lots of good points already. The brain's turning. I love to hear it. But let's get one final introduction from the lady that probably needs the least amount of introduction here. Thank you very much for coming, Zaza. Why don't you tell the chat a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your journey with Widow, and let's get it.
Yeah,
I'm just
thank you
finding
for
the stream link to send my friend as I close my camera.
Okay, all
No,
good.
you're good, buddy.
Yeah, it's also shuffled them around on the broadcast too.
It'll.
But yeah, but no, thank you for having me though. I appreciate you bringing me onto the podcast. I'm pretty excited to be here. I love yapping a lot. For anyone who doesn't know me, my name's Zaza. I'm a Black Widow one trick from Australia. I do have other characters I can play, but Widow's my favorite. And like we were saying before, you just can't swap.
Can't swap.
You know, she's the character. You know, like once you main Black Widow, there's no like turning back really. I don't know, but yeah, no, I'm from Australia. I pretty much just stream playing Black Widow. Yeah.
that's
All that
almost
character.
about all that matters. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, the
That's
simplicity
right,
is
you know?
what makes it good, you know?
Yeah.
for,
Yeah.
for sure.
Ain't nothing wrong with simple.
For anyone wondering, it's 8:30 a.m. here, so.
Yeah, we'll
Finally.
we'll get 30 minutes into the podcast and everyone will start waking up a little bit and things will be firing. But I'm gonna use what a bit of what Nerrvous said and what you said there about not swapping on the character, and this is some more of a talking point than a question. As far as being a content creator goes, I know Nerrvous said he cares more about the style, and that's his niche. It's not really about making this a job for him. But I think what a lot of people miss to understand when, I guess this applies more to Widow before the rework, which we'll get into that, is that being a content creator, swapping objectively hurts you anyway. I assume you guys always gain more value from your content by continuing to play your character anyway.
Yeah.
So what is specifically drew you to Widow before all that? Like, this is the character I'm going to one trick. I'm not swapping. This is what I want to make all of my content on. What brought you guys to that conclusion?
Do you want me to go first?
Whoever,
Okay.
yeah. You,
Yes, I do. Yes, Zaza.
Yeah, I'll go last. You can go first.
Okay.
'Cause I'm gonna gas probably.
Yeah, no, so I was already a Widowmaker one trick on Overwatch, which kind of like helped me wanting to play Black Widow. Black Widow with her sniper kit, her old kit. That's what actually drew me to Rivals. I wasn't going to touch Rivals or even try it out. like unless they had a sniper character. And then all of my friends were like, "Yo, Zaz, Black Widow's in the game. She has a sniper rifle. She has a sniper rifle. She's so cool." And then I'm like, "Oh god, here we go. Now I'm gonna have to try rivals." And yeah, and that's kind of how I got like stuck into it. But my old PC could never actually handle the frame rate of rivals on Widow. So I played hella for like all of season 0 until the end when I got my new PC. But yeah, I played hella like for most of the time there. So that's why I've got a hella Lord. But yeah, no, like I just kind of got hooked on Widow's playstyle once I actually had enough frames to actually see what I was doing. So yeah, I feel like that's what it was. And also like Nervous said, like the style is definitely something that like pulled me towards her gameplay as well.
For sure. I can 100% see that appeal, and I guess the transition from Widowmaker is sniping inherently has always been a stylish play style. I mean, going all the way back to like 2016
Bro, it's like
Call of
Panther,
Duty.
where like doing simple things is still flashy. Like you can get one kill and it's cool.
100%.
It's
Yeah.
the dopamine
Yeah.
on certain
Singular
characters
kill,
is
that's
just
cool.
so much more.
I think
It's
personally
insane.
that's what draws me to Punisher. Punisher is so simple inherently, but
Broken.
yeah, cry about it. But you can literally play him in jack of all trades, master of none. Besides point blank, you can kind of do whatever you want. You can kind of play him into anything, and I think Widow kind of, at least before the rework, which I guess everyone has different opinions on that.
A lot of skill expression.
A
yeah,
lot
you
of
can
skill
play it
expression.
better. Like,
Yeah,
come on,
right.
with such a simple
true.
kit, 2 abilities, but but still so much skill expression, and honestly so much ability
Right.
to blend into the game naturally. The fact that she needed a Mantis boost to one shot, I honestly thought was a good thing. I thought that was
Me too.
a
Yeah,
great
no, I think it was good.
was a
Yeah,
was a
because
great
you
part of
needed
the
to
game.
be enabled.
Mhm.
Because like I'm gonna just add something. I remember when the game first came out and the Widow release trailer came out, and everybody was complaining. They're like, "No, it's another Widowmaker from Overwatch." Turns out to be it wasn't. You know, you
Yeah.
actually had to, like get Mantis damage boost, Storm, or
You need a
etc.
specific comp, and the enemy can play a comp that it doesn't work into.
Exactly.
essentially.
Yeah.
Mm.
True.
It's a team effort character. It's not just
Yep.
like
Mhm.
only one person can like make the character get the most value.
And
Yep.
it still made her enough of a threat that she
True.
was existing in the game, and people
Dude,
had to
on my
respect
like
her.
big climbs, I had to like IGL my teammates to play like very specific things, and a lot of times they didn't trust me. But like I
Mhm.
knew the
Mm.
comps, like I knew
Oh,
like the comps I
Yeah.
needed, and like when I had
I
chill
I feel
people, I
that
convinced
sometimes.
them, and like we would win. You know, I would carry
Mm.
them.
Mhm.
I've heard
I'm not
that
gonna lie, I'm too lazy to
firsthand.
do that stuff, man. Like I just get it on and I get roasted by chat. That's all. That's what my life is. Bro. Like, I don't even do that anymore, man. Like
DJ's just
God.
like, why am I still here? Oh,
Yeah, that's
God.
what I'm saying.
Say
It's
what?
literally like I'm like a monkey behind like a glass like wall, and it's just like that's what I am. I've just accepted that that's my role in life. It's like I can't do this and try to like win games, man. It's just too
He
like
said,
it's too hard,
"That's
man.
my fate."
So then
Yeah, literally.
Nah,
you
big
picking
one was a big one was Mantis Gambit too. Like people, I would
Mm.
always beg for Mantis. If Gambit was open, I would beg for Mantis Gambit, and my teams always thought it wouldn't be enough healing. So I was like, you don't
It was
understand. Like
good.
Gambit is
It was
250.
good.
Gambit was
Yeah.
250, and Star Lord is 250, and Star Lord is going to be played. And it's like you can just, if you're hitting your shots, like Widow Mantis Gambit was actually like decent when Gambit was open. Like it wasn't
Mhm.
bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
100%. I guess DJ doesn't quite see it from that perspective. I
No,
guess
not- yeah.
so talking about you're the monkey behind the glass box. You're just here to entertain.
Mhm.
Is part of the reason that you really like stuck to Widow then and that playstyle is not so much for the simplistic skill expression, but for the fact that it's even funnier when you get shit on the bad character and like
Yeah, no, literally, yeah. Like it's also just like when I like played the character enough, like it gets to a point where like in almost every game someone just like recognizes my voice, and it's just like okay, like clearly this is like the character that people know me for now, or this is what people know me for, because
Can I
nobody
kinda
knew who the hell I was before. You know what I mean?
Can I
So it's
just
like
interjected here? Like I
Yeah,
actually
sure.
had someone in my game, I think it was yesterday. They were like, "Oh, I played with DJ earlier. Like I heard his voice, and the second I heard his voice, I'm like, I swear I've heard this guy before. I think he streams like he streams Widow. Like he's a streamer, isn't he?" And then he went and checked his stream and was like, "Oh yeah, that's right." Like I had
Bro,
someone
it's
tell
so
me through the voice chat of my game that they
Yeah,
had you
literally.
in a game earlier. Like
When I played with DJ on alt accounts messing around one day, I genuinely think he almost got recognized every game. He was getting snuffed out. We had this like one Venom player or something like that. And he's like, is this a DJ lied to him for half the game?
It's funny that
Half
way,
the
you know what I
game is
mean?
crazy.
No, of course, because it's gonna come up eventually. Like or I guess like they'll just like I don't know, they want to come into the stream, they'll look at it, or in general, like I think my mic is like super recognizable because like it just cuts out like randomly in like the middle of the sentence, and then people are like kind of just like figure out like okay, this guy's a very distinct voice. Like it's very obvious, like it's probably him, and it's so weird because like I'll be playing with Zaza. Like when I played with Zaza on Saturday, like bro, like people were like recognizing me. Like instead, I'm not even like playing the Widow character, and it's just like okay, well, I guess like I mean at this point like I'd be stupid to stop, right? You know what I mean? It's just like if I swap to a different character at this point, it's just like there's just and also just there's just no one more fun to play than like
you just can't now.
It's like, I just can't, like that's where I'm at right now,
No swapping.
Yeah,
I remember Swang. This is like 2 months ago, but when I was queuing with you, you were banned. And you were asking me to tell the team like you weren't gonna throw because you were on Widow.
Dude,
and like
I hated that.
It's just I just thought it was kind of weird because like I never really thought about it. Like you gotta tell the team, you're not trying to throw on Widow because like at the time people were just like once you saw Widow, it was raps. You know what
literally.
I mean?
Yep.
So
Bro,
yeah,
I never told people that. I always, bro, if anyone ever asked me like, oh, like, are you sure about Widow, or like would like ask a question when I would load in and pick her, I would literally just type shut up. Every time I would just type shut up, and I would just be like, all right, I'm gonna try really hard.
I could not do that. I could not do that.
I think for a select few of you that works. I mean, I as someone that's played a lot of ranked, I feel like when I see a champion Widow, I kind of assume it's one of you three. Like genuinely, there's like a couple other people I can.
No, literally, the community is so like it's so well known, but like small, if that makes sense. Like there's only like one of 6 people that can be on your team if you see.
Literally.
There's only a select few of you guys, so. I kind of.
It's actually kind of funny though, because like when I was Lord Widow, I would have to tell people like I'm not gonna swap. I will swap if I have to, but like most likely I just never had to do it because I mean like I just never did bad enough to the point where I had to swap to a different hero, right? For the most part.
People I'm not
bro,
swapping.
people would ask me if I
sure,
was gonna swap if it wouldn't work.
No, but that's what I was like I'm too nice to her, so I'm like I'll do it because I mean I know it sucks like if someone like like it feels like someone's not trying to like win your game, right? So it's like okay I'll swap to something else if I have to. But it's like once I got champion Widow, bro, I switched up so freaking hard. I didn't even say anything anymore. I don't even like type like the whole essay because I used to type like a whole essay like, yo, guys, I promise I'm doing bad. I'll swap. Like, just give me a chance on this, and I promise, good things will happen, right? Once I got champion Widow, that's like it's like that. It's not like I guess it's like aura to an extent where it's like, bro, I play this character to the point where like you know better than me to swap it, Yeah.
You know what I realized that made me stop caring? So, like, I realized that I had games where I was begging for certain things to make Widow work that people wouldn't play. And then I turned it on them, and I was like, well, you're making me play my Widow around your shitty pick, so I'm not going to switch for you.
And,
oh,
shit. That's W gaslighting, though. That's W gaslighting.
It's not even gaslighting. I genuinely believe he's right.
Why would I swap to make it easier for you to play Jeff if you're not going to swap to make it easier? Like, it's on everyone. It's what people understand.
Wait.
The team
Wait.
Never on OTP. Like, your flex players should be willing to play around OTPs. Like, if you're not, then, like, you're not a good flex. Like, a good flex is excited to have an OTP on their team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's actually true. That's totally true as well. Yeah.
Like yo, Woofles liked playing around me, and we lost together all the time, and he never told me to swap off Widow or, like, anything like that. You know what I mean? He always filled, because he's good at filling, and he likes filling, so he always filled for me.
And
people normally
like,
just
I'll be so honest. No, you
swap. People just don't bother asking me to swap because they see my name and they're like, yeah, no, I know, should not swap.
But that's good though. You don't have to deal with like the hassle.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I do. Every now and then I still have to deal with the hassle of people like begging me to swap, but it's not as often as like a lot of other Widow players because like people just kind of see my name and they're like, oh yeah, we know she's gonna play Widow, we know she's not gonna swap. Like,
I like that.
No,
I
yeah,
like
like
that.
respectfully,
Yeah.
like
Like
for the
these
people playing ranks,
side
like
jokes.
just stop asking me to swap, dude. Let me play
yeah,
my
yeah,
hero.
yeah.
Yeah, literally, it's a video game about superheroes. Like people are gonna want to play what they want to play. Like you just gotta be nice
Mhm.
about it. And if you don't
Exactly.
like them, you just avoid them and move on. Like you can't really do
Mhm.
much past that. You know?
No, you can't.
Literally.
Dude, there was a point where it was like an inside joke in like high elo lobbies that I wouldn't swap because like I'd get into like a really hard lobby where I'd actually be doing bad, and like some pro on my team would be like, "Yo, like, can you swap off Widow?" And like another pro would be like, "Yo, have you played with this guy? Like, he's not swapping off that character." And like I would just be laughing like with my mic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A
'Cause I
lot
was
of
like, "Oh, they accept it. All right, good." And like I definitely wasn't gonna swap. I was like, "They've accepted it."
Yep.
a lot of
No,
you
I,
Widow
like, kind of thing,
players
though,
are
right?
definitely infamous for that.
Yeah.
There's not many.
Yeah.
The I guess the contrary comes then. There's not a lot of good Widow players that swap anyway. Like
Sure.
if you're playing the character, it's because you've put so many hours on it that you're confident enough
Yeah,
to do that.
you can always turn it around at any point. Yeah.
Yeah, and before the rework, I mean, honestly, I don't know how she's playing right now. I really haven't been able to play the game.
She's so good. She's
That I have
so
heard
good.
you say that, so we'll get. But like before the rework, she was even then. Ranked is so different from all the like all these tier lists. God, I hate tier list content. It's so bad. She was one of the
Yeah.
most enableable characters in the game, and it's just like Nerrvous said, the flex players weren't willing to work around it, like for the most part, and it's
Yeah.
kind of like a weird concept in this game. Is like people would rather you play mediocre five different
Point on
heroes.
that.
Yeah,
I have a point on that actually. I wanted to say something about this. Bro, I swear to God, like when I play Widow and I see like my other DPS is like a Bucky or like a Moon Knight or like a freaking like, I don't know, like a Hela, just like something that's like, quite easy to play and like you just can get value out of it even if you're not like, you don't have like insane aim or anything.
Mhm.
I just assume that guy's gonna be bad. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if that's just me, but I'd unironically rather have like the Black Panther like player on my team or the freaking Spider-Man player on my team or the freaking, I don't know, like some freaking niche hard character or like harder character to get value out of. Because I know that guy probably put in the hours to be good at that character. I know that because I did the same thing on my
OTP
character,
that
right?
isn't a Widow OTP because you want
Yeah,
to play
literally.
Widow.
I can understand. I enjoy having the OTPs on my team because, like, I'd rather have like a Hulk on my team. I'd rather have a freaking I'd rather have all those guys on my team because I know they put in the hours to be good at those
Yo,
heroes.
the Hulk OTPs
You know what I mean?
are the best. Those guys
They
carry the
are.
fucking lobby.
Facts.
And they're also
Exactly.
chill as well. They're also
Fucking-
chill.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah, you
Exactly.
can say I'm
Are all
chill. Calm and collective on Hulk.
Tight.
No, but
Nonchalant.
nonchalant.
It's crazy.
Nonchalant. But yeah, I agree. I think it fits your perfect comp too. Like you said, like if I had an OTP Black Panther on my team, that's good for me because I dive. So me and him can do it up and slam the back line. So I definitely feel what you guys are saying with like OTPs on your team isn't such a bad thing.
But how does that duo work when Zaza and DJ play? Do you guys
That
take
is a
turns
great
on Widow?
question.
We
I just
actually
let
do
it
it the other day. We actually
You
did
did?
it
That's
the
what
other day.
that's what I
Yeah,
heard. How did that work?
I felt so freaking bad for her, by the way. Everybody deadass would recognize her and they would just like say like the weirdest things in all chat or voice chat, or they would just straight up throw. It was like I don't think I could do that every day. You know what I mean? Like I
DJ
genuinely
was
had a
like,
lot
I
more
don't know
respect
how
for
you
her.
do it, Zaz. I
Like,
don't know
I
how
was-
you do it. These people are crazy.
Like people are making
These
weird
guys
ass
are
noises in voice chat
insane,
too and
bro.
saying weird ass shit. It's just like, bro, I
I like.
Yo, and she doesn't go incognito either. She's tough. She could
yeah,
be
she
like-
just look at her name and she
Exactly.
just keeps going. It's just like, all right, like
Head
I
on,
get
dude.
it. Like,
What if you guys don't mind me asking, what rank were y'all when y'all do it?
It
Bro.
was like high jam, I think.
Yeah,
yeah,
you see,
I was
that's
Celestial.
just the show, bro.
I
Like,
can't. I am not
like,
in Celestial
yeah,
anymore. Let's just say
we'll
that.
pop
that.
in, we'll pop in like Gem 1 lobbies, I think. Like Gem 1,
yeah.
Yeah.
C3.
I think people don't give you your flowers enough in that way, Zaza. Is like DJ said, like people just have this very closed-minded impression, like that they're throwing your game, saying terrible, and you still genuinely like before the rework. I don't know now, but like you were consistently like mid-high Celestial most of the time I saw you.
Yeah.
And on that
Yep,
character,
literally.
that is like you're playing on ping, you're playing sniped,
Yep.
you have people constantly trying to ruin your games, and you do perform
Yeah.
on that
People thought I
character.
was a diamond player, by the way.
Yeah,
People
that's
still think I'm
brutal.
a diamond
Yeah,
player.
people
It's crazy,
think
and I'm
that.
like,
People
I
still
have the
think that
receipts on my
too.
profile. The receipts are all here on my profile,
Yeah.
and look at Rivals Tracker. They're all there too. Like,
They don't care about they don't care about
Yeah.
the receipts. They just
It's
do what they
protection.
or they just
Yeah,
Their
exactly.
their diamond projects their
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
literally. Yep. hmm
they're
But
diamonds.
she's a
but
great
I'm under
player.
your
Like,
skin.
I'm being
I
serious
can't be
too.
better than
Yeah.
I called you you're like, oh, if only you knew. You
Yeah.
know what I
Mhm.
mean?
And it's
Like, it's
fun-
also was making mistakes or like she wasn't playing like to the standard I thought she was gonna play. I would just straight be
Bro.
like, yo, like
Yeah.
is there something
I
going
mean,
on? But like
at the
she
time
like
as
hasn't
well,
been.
we
Yeah.
were both learning because we just got a VOD review from YWL's ATAC. So
Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm.
yeah, so we were both like also trying
Dude,
to.
there was a
implement new
day
stuff
where I
out there.
Zatex
Bro, he's back outside again. God freaking damn it, man! Like,
I've been out.
Go for a walk.
the trees
There
are
was a
blocking
day-
the signal.
happened like this happened recently too. So like I was
almost
rank
fell.
widow or I was rank 1 widow at the time. I was playing on a Smurf and we lost and like I did my best, whatever. I did pretty good too, and like we just lost. And this guy types in chat and he goes, like, he was saying, why didn't you swap? Blah blah, we're arguing. He goes, this is why you're not a top widow. I said, okay.
What is that? What is that even supposed to be? What does he assume a
Dude,
top
this
widow
is-
does?
No,
Yeah,
his
he-
holy
he
mic
think,
drop,
like,
dude. He's the truth.
He doesn't know who he's playing with, and like, you know, like the viewers who think Zaza's diamond and stuff, like they're
that's so
diamond.
stupid.
Like the guy I was in
Yeah,
fight
literally.
with, he's act PM, so he doesn't know that like there's
Currently diamond
widow
saying
smurfing
this.
on the team, and
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
can't
Mhm.
even tell from the stat line because that's just how bad he is. You know what I mean? He can't even
Yeah,
tell like
mhm.
if he's being carried.
Yeah.
So
Accountability doesn't exist like in like a certain like type of like elo or just a certain type of person.
low
like, you know
elo
what I mean?
people are bad people. If you guys have
Yeah.
ever heard that saying. You're a
No,
bad
I
person
have.
if you're low elo.
Speaking of the widow player that you said that was Atex, right?
Yeah, Zaytex. Yeah.
Zatex,
Zatex.
I was
He's
just thinking about this.
YWL's like hit scan guy.
Yep.
Mhm.
mhm.
I saw DJ Swang's video about like Widow being banned in pro play. What are you guys' opinion on that?
She's come so far, man. Holy, like,
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that she's getting banned in pro play, especially after that hotfix damage buff they gave her. But also I'm like a little disappointed in that as well because I miss Old Widow and
yeah.
I feel like Old Widow still had a lot of potential and like it just was never really shown. And now we've just got to deal with like, okay, everyone's trying the new Widow now because it's something new.
Mhm.
And they're all like, oh my god, this is so good, but they really didn't understand how good the Old Widow was, and that I feel like she could perform just as well, honestly.
Exactly.
I think if they
Yeah,
didn't
like,
rework her and
Yeah,
just
Old
and
Widow
just
was
play-
broken.
yeah, if they just left her how she was and like they just reworked the whole team up system and they played into that a little more, like I genuinely I don't
Yeah, Widow
My-
with new team ups could have been really good.
100%, and like one of my
I don't think she was
Yeah.
like
Give it to her batons too,
terrible
man. The batons
before,
are so
like,
freaking
she wasn't
bad.
as
too.
bad as Squirrel Girl or Scarlet Witch before the rework.
Yeah,
she
no,
still
she's
had
definitely better.
potential. Yeah,
Mm.
she had potential. Like I understand the rework, but like
Yeah, no,
she
same here,
wasn't
yeah.
like that bad.
I don't even understand the rework because
Yeah.
all it just doesn't make much sense to me. Like, so back when she had that Punisher team up for that short little while, I would duo with
That was
Boston.
great.
Yeah, I would
That
duo
was
with
great.
Boston, and we genuinely win. He'd have no damage boost, and we'd just play Punny Widow for fun, and he would
Yeah.
slam. Like,
And I wish we had
Congrats.
like
Yeah, you didn't
Old
need
Widow
a damage
kit.
boost.
no.
I wish we had Old Widow kit and they gave us like the infinite sprint and the like old Punny and Hawkeye team up, like the old ones.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, those.
Did that
I love
for
the
2
Punisher.
months?
I haven't got the chance to play the Punisher team,
Yeah.
but it looks so fun, bro. Like,
I
I'm
feel
so
like
sad.
It was
Widow
a
would have thrived
misconception
in
that Widow
this.
needed a damage boost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
No, literally, I agree too.
But definitely, especially when she had that team up, it made it a lot more easy to get more inherent value and inherent. It was just, I think it was a good
Yeah,
team up.
was good.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they took it out. They said they tried to like make Widow better, but they gave us a worse team up. Like they replaced the good team up with a bad team up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and when
Weird.
and when they
that.
tried to make Widow better, like I mean, they hadn't changed her since season 3.5, I think it was.
Mhm.
That was the last
No, the
change.
Yeah,
Phoenix
they
team
they
up
had
is the
they
last
didn't try
change.
and buff her for a while.
Yeah.
The
That-
Phoenix
I
team
was
up is the
confused
last
about
change.
that.
Wasn't that 3.5, the Phoenix one?
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I was
Was it? Was
confused
it that
about
long
that.
ago?
Yeah,
when I
I'm
saw
pretty
the
sure.
rework,
Yeah,
I was like, they haven't even tried to buff her
yeah.
in a
Like
minute.
that's
So
five and a
like,
half seasons, bro.
yeah, I don't know.
Like,
Well,
It's
all
they
right,
won't
I
even
will
try.
say this. They did add a Mantis change that buffed Widow, and they also nerfed certain heroes that buffed Widow. Like both these
Mhm.
things like are indirect. So they did try to adjust things with Widow in mind, in my opinion, but like they just didn't
Yeah.
do enough. Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
so they made Phoenix 250, they made Gambit 250, they made
Yeah.
Elsa
I saw. I noticed that
250.
too. Yeah.
They put the speed boost on the Mantis damage leaf, which was actually really fucking good on Old Widow. The speed
Yeah.
boost on the damage leaf is insanely good on Old Widow.
Mhm.
I have a bunch of clips with it of like me just like running it down like speed boosted.
Mhm.
So they actually did do stuff I think with her in mind, but like it still just wasn't enough because the rest of the game, you know, like just power crept around her. I mean, I think Daredevil was always a big problem. If you didn't ban that character pre-rework, he like hard countered your kit like pretty bad.
But then
Especially
Black
with
Cat came
like at a
along.
high level.
Widow.
at least.
Black Cat, Daredevil
Yeah, and then
are
that came
ridiculous.
along and you had two Burning Bans.
Yeah.
I don't mean to diverge off Widow, but I genuinely like they put all this effort into not touching Widow for so long, scared that she's gonna break the game if she had a one shot, or like they didn't want to introduce any way to buff her, so
Well, she didn't
they
need the
chose
one
the,
shot,
no, she
go
didn't.
on.
I agree, she didn't need it, but it Marvel Rivals thought for some reason, because like they talked about it in the dev vision, the rework was
Yeah,
keeping
either
in mind.
one shot or not.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly, and
black
Yeah.
and white.
There was
But-
nothing else in between.
but they
basically. I think
allow a
that's what they were
character
saying.
like Daredevil who can see through walls and inherently count, like I said, they've nerfed his damage, they changed whatever, but like the fact that he can see through walls not only makes, like, he was already insane diver, but he counters all the other dive as well, besides even Black Cat,
Yeah, no,
because
literally,
he,
yeah.
he marks all your angles before anything even happens. That is a
Yeah,
terribly
exactly.
that's a character I would want reworked, if anything,
no,
because
yeah,
I think he's
facts.
inherently
agree,
gross
yeah.
to the game. I think he's bad
Yeah.
for the game.
Wait,
Yes,
hold on.
yeah, no,
I
he's
think we're
unhealthy.
looking at this too harsh here.
I think it,
You play
Daredevil
Daredevil,
Balance.
don't
Enough, at
you?
least.
He plays that shit. You know he plays that shit. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Listen, Daredevil's
No,
quite
I don't want my OP
balanced.
character to be nerfed. No.
You call my Punisher broken, but you play that shit. Like, I don't
Okay,
know.
Punisher is
listen.
way less broken than that character, bro. Hell no.
All right, no, all right. Listen. Punisher and Daredevil are both, quite good. I think I
mean,
okay,
like-
I see the seeing through walls stuff, but like I don't know. I feel like that makes him unique. So it's
Uniquely
only him
broken
that
and
Uniquely to help you, like uniquely broken, like shit.
uniquely unable to balance.
I mean,
like,
yeah, he's the anti-flanker flanker. but,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, literally.
that's the problem
know.
I have.
I mean,
just,
Jackson,
it's-
you,
he's just kind
your
of
character
unhealthy.
can 200 pump every squishy in the game.
Yeah, do you know how difficult that actually is? It's really not as easy like as it
Punisher's
looks.
broken, bro.
Like,
I stand by what
Bro,
I said.
everything is broken now.
Everything
That's
is
okay.
broken.
yeah,
yeah.
if
Everything is
everything's
broken now.
nothing is. So.
Yeah, facts,
Yeah.
facts, bro. I like that.
This season might they did that one hot fix, like, to fix Black Panther and stuff when the season dropped, and since then the game has honestly felt pretty decent in my opinion. I haven't been able to play as much. Well, what do you guys think about the current state of the game now, even given Widow
This
being
patch
completely
is
different?
terrible.
You don't like it?
Ooh,
This patch is terrible.
I'm not gonna
Is
lie.
it just
I
because
love
of
it.
what
I
I
love
like?
Is
it.
it just
Or is it
because of
okay,
Widow,
all
or is it
It's
the whole?
it's the season 9 curse. It's the season 9 curse.
Bro, I think it's
The
fun though.
Overwatch,
Like, actually,
Overwatch
like, I-
2, yeah, but like, it's because you're a sheep, all right? Yeah, Overwatch 2.
What?
Bro, Overwatch 2 always,
that is the last.
like,
I'm the last
they
person
did
you're gonna
the
call
same
shit.
thing.
Fuck no.
We got Naughty the
Fuck
Freak
no.
and
When
DJ Swang and
Overwatch
Sheep
2
too.
What?
9 came out, do you guys know what Overwatch 2 season 9 did?
No
Or do you need a history lesson?
history
I
lesson.
need a
Overwatch
history
2 season
lesson.
9 increased the health pools of all the characters. It made all the bullets bigger. It made all the projectiles bigger. It like basically changed the entire way the game played by like adjusting the fuck out of the numbers. And it made it so that, like, it kind of made it so that there's like less lethality. Like you can live longer, like duels are longer, like stuff like that. So like I'd say this patch is kind of similar to that, where like they kind of
Mhm.
fucked with like the way the game flows. And the reason I think it's a mistake is because like what people don't understand is that when these devs make these games, they have years before the release to like develop the game and make sure that it's like a beautifully crafted like masterpiece. And then all the stuff they do on the live service release, that's not the same team. Like it's a smaller team than the team that works on the game. They don't have as much time to make the content that's being made before the game comes out. And so like patches just inherently are going to be like, if you're like talking from like a like quality of competitive game standpoint, they're lower quality. They just are lower quality. There's less people working on them and they have less time to do it. So like
Right.
there's things that they just don't think, like you'd think they think about and plan everything, but like there's probably stuff like, okay, the Phoenix team up, for example, right? Like the old one that healed.
Mhm.
Whatever they were thinking, like, oh, like Widow's gonna like fit into triple support, like whatever the fuck they were thinking was not applicable to the game at all. You couldn't even use that team up in like a mid elo. Like if I was trying to use it in like GM, I'd be trolling. Like it was genuinely unusable. So it's sort of like they added something they didn't even really like play test. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
literally, yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
like
And so I
I
think
people said they
um,
tried to make her like a heel, like to test it out. Like it was just like a
right.
theory. People were saying like, oh yeah,
Bro, I
you
tried
know,
healing
we're
with it.
gonna
It's way too hard to make it work. I'm not
I
even
think they're
kidding.
just
Like
throwing
actually
shit at
so
the
hard.
wall.
Because
They've
it didn't heal that
Yeah.
much.
Yeah,
yeah.
literally. And it took a while to
Didn't
shoot
heal
too, so
that
it's
much.
like, you know, like
Yeah.
it was so
don't
I
bad.
think I
know.
use
so
it
yeah,
once
I
every
think
like
She's not a
10
patch-
heel.
games.
Yeah.
I think this patch is slop. Like with that said, like it's just like clearly like a quick release, like mix everything up so that people don't quit type of patch, and it
Ooh.
works. Like it does what it's supposed to, but it's like bad for like competitive longevity. Like when you're looking at competitive longevity, like reworks aren't good. You don't want to like isolate people that have a lot of hours because you're actually like lowering the overall ceiling of your game by doing
Yeah.
that. You
Taking
know what I
I think
away
they
mean?
brought
Like
in a lot more
niches.
people
there's a
though, if
bunch
you
of
think about it,
people.
right? Like they brought in a lot more people to
Say
play,
again?
even if it is the normies, right? Like
Yeah.
they do play
Yeah.
now.
But when I
right?
say lowering the ceiling, all right, so let's put it this way, right? Like, let's say that the last few patches are all sort of similar, even though they have changes. People get warmed up. Like, people get warmed up on these patches, and like the
Mhm.
community as a whole gets better at the patch. So, like, if you're playing in like an OAA lobby as soon as a patch comes out, people are fucking up. Whereas, like, if you're
Yeah.
playing in that same lobby 2 patches later, people are kind of doing everything perfectly, right?
Yeah.
So, whenever
Right.
you do a big reset like this, you reset the ceiling of the whole community, and I just think that's not competitive personally, because the whole point of like stuff like this is that like time is valuable. Like if you play more and you lab, you should be rewarded. You should be rewarded for labbing. But like big reworks that change a lot of things at once, like punish labbing pretty much.
Mhm.
The only people it
Okay.
rewards are people that play every hero in the game, because
Yeah.
you know what I mean. They can adapt the fastest because they can be like, oh, like who in my pool is going to be good this patch. Whereas like people that specialize get fucked, you know, like Widow players, let's say with
Yeah.
this patch, or like whatever other changes, you know, that in the past like killed characters for a long time. Like Hawkeye, like, you know, Hawkeye went from really good to unplayable. Like he was worse than Widow. Hawkeye's been worse. People don't understand that Hawkeye's been worse than Widow for like many seasons over now. You know, which is not the community perception. Like the
Yeah.
community perception would be that Hawk was better than Widow, but he was
It-
not.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
because he can
Definitely
one
not.
tap
But
there,
guess
but
what?
that's like such
Yeah.
a simple thing to say. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. But all the tier lists twist people's brains.
Yeah,
and
the tier
Yeah.
list would have
Yeah,
put
I think that's
Hawkeye
why
I'm
it's
not a
bad.
fan of tier lists.
That's
Yeah.
why I think the tier list is
why
really
they make
bad.
Now, yeah, everybody wants to hop on the trend that Widow is the worst DPS in the game. So
Mhm.
people think that Widow has been better, or sorry, worse than Hawkeye, which is just fundamentally not true. But you know,
Yeah.
That's another thing too with content creator responsibility, and like also like
Yeah.
this is why when I came into the game I didn't want to be a content creator, because like like this is why I don't like them, is because you can alter community perception and like
Yeah.
do things that are like whack. Like, you know what I mean? Like in my case,
Mhm.
like I lost the character I spent like 1,500 hours on just because
Yeah.
Flats wants to make a tier list and say that Widow's bad every season because he
Yeah.
gets views by doing
That's why
that.
I
And it's like,
spammed
dude, like
videos
you're
about like how
fucking me
bad it
here.
was.
Like you're
Yeah, no, I agree.
yeah, it's like you're changing the perception of the community, like to like bully people like, you know, like me or Zaza or like Xlec or anyone, like even more. You know what I mean? Like you're like altering their perception in like a negative way.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because
Yeah.
I also think too, like like before I heard like any of you guys' opinions about the Widow rework, when I was just watching it live, I was like, wait, why are they reworking Widow? They haven't even buffed her in seasons. So what do you
Yeah.
guys think they should have buffed instead of reworking her to make her better?
That's a good question.
Do you guys want to go first? Or?
Someone else can go first. Yeah.
DJ.
Okay. I mean, I think that honestly, I think it like in my opinion, I think that the movement changes were pretty good. I would keep those. I change up batons because no one fucking uses those anyway. Like, let's be honest. Like maybe you'll
I disagree.
sometimes use them
I
against like a tank
disagree.
that's like like sometimes you'll use them if you want to like finish off like a one-shot combo theoretically, or if you want to, you know,
I
like
just think
shred a tank.
I just disagree. Yeah, I just disagree.
Yeah.
But go
But
on, go
but
on.
I think that, you know, I would have liked it if they gave her like, you know, like the Uzis or like just something different, in my personal opinion.
Right.
Because I mean, most of the time when I melee, I just use the freaking actual what's it called,
the gun.
the actual gun, right?
one?
I just use the actual
Yeah.
gun.
Over the
Uh,
sticks is crazy.
Yeah, no, over
But
the
it's
sticks
just
for
an
sure. Yeah,
animation.
I do that instead,
Dang.
right? And it's like I would probably
Oh, so
would
it's
have liked it if they
actually
kept their sniper.
useless. The
Yeah,
sticks
I
are
mean, it's not like
actually
useless, but it's like, you know, like I think you barely use it, like comparatively. It's like just a part of her kit that basically just barely gets used, right? And it's like, you know,
Yeah.
I would have liked if they kept the ADS sniper. I would have liked if they gave her like the slam and, you know, all this movement things that they gave her. I would have liked if they replaced the batons. And I think the current ult is like pretty good, right? So that way, you know, there's still like a skill expression in her base kit and also in her ult, right? I think that's what, you know, because like I mean the ult is basically just a bigger hitbox of her current base kit, right?
I
So
got a
it's
lot
like
of opinions. A lot of
No,
counter
no,
opinions.
this was a
yeah,
good
yeah,
question.
I gotta listen. I'm a completely different, like, you know, opinion than both of you, because I know you guys have been playing her way longer than I have, so it's like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's very, very different, you know. But that's just like my personal opinion. But like that's just like, you know, from my experience, that I want to play a character where I don't get slander for, you know, playing it, or getting, you know, toxic people on my team for playing it.
Yeah.
But and I
Well,
just
then
want to, like,
pick
you
a
know,
different one.
have
Like,
fun. But that's what I'm saying, yeah, because you two don't care. You guys don't give a shit. I
But
kind of
you-
want to,
it,
like,
you-
I like
you
how
comes
picked
with
the
playing
kit,
the show.
you
It
know?
comes
Yeah.
with maining the character. Like,
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course,
you-
yeah.
Bro,
you
I
wouldn't-
miss getting flamed. I
Yeah.
miss getting
Bro, like-
flamed for
like,
life.
He said, "I
that's-
miss getting flamed."
Oh, no, I get that. No, I actually, it's
I
kind
miss
of,
it so much, bro.
it's kind of intoxicating. Like, actually, I play Punisher, which is completely
guys said,
different.
like,
But like,
what?
no, but like
Your
genuinely,
character
DJ,
sucks.
DJ, I lost a game last week where I went 52 and 31 with 30 finals. I was just flying into dying over and over and over again. But I was genuinely the only one getting value on my entire team.
Right, of
And
course.
no, genuinely, and I swear to God, and I was getting flamed, but it was just like, it was just fun. I don't know, but like you guys would
Yeah,
have
but you
played-
guys are like, so this is like some BDSM stuff right
No.
here. Like, you're like, oh yeah, I like like, you know, feeling pain. Like, bro, like sometimes you got to accept that the abuse is not good. The abuse is bad for you.
Swang,
Nah, I
Swang,
mean,
you might be a
toxic.
fraud.
But no,
dude.
bro, like when it
Like, it's like an
became
ex-girlfriend
really
that's like
worth
treating you like shit, but she'll take you back in, and, you know, she'll make you
Hey,
feel good.
hey,
Like,
hey, loyal soldiers
Yeah.
endure the pain, Swing.
Bro, I
Ooh.
used to get flamed by pros and then like beat them, and that felt really good. And then, dude, when it really came together was when, so like Kingsman has talked a lot of shit about me on his stream to like 2K viewers, right? And I started beating him like after, let's say a few weeks after we played together the first few times, I started beating him. And I typed, yeah, how I told you guys I type to people always. So I typed to him every time. And he stopped talking shit about me eventually because he lost to me like a bunch of times, and that felt really good. And it made it worth it that he flamed me. It 100% made it worth it. You know what I mean? Because his stream saw that. Like
Yeah.
they were typing like "Don't lose to Nerrvous" and stuff. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, like
I like
They
putting
don't
people
know,
who
you know?
like get mad at me. I like putting them on a void and then
Yeah,
getting
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do the
just
same
sorting
thing.
crap out of me.
Yeah,
I know, yeah,
we,
yeah.
we
yeah,
beat
because
you,
they're
and,
not
then
gonna
what
ban
you
your
say
widow.
now,
They're gonna
you
let
know?
you play widow as an ego
Yeah.
thing.
And then they
Yeah.
ban
Yeah.
it the
They
game
ego you and they
afterwards
let
as
you
well.
play
And then
it.
they ban it afterwards after they lose against your widow, and then you beat them
Yeah,
on
after
another
they
hit
lose.
You just make
scan.
them even harder on the easier hero. Like, I don't even
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Oh,
reel
man.
in for a second here. DJ brought up that he wanted batons changed, all that. Zaza, you said you very much disagree with that. What did
Yeah,
you
I
think
would-
they
yeah.
they
Yeah,
should
the
have?
batons were good.
Yeah, what should they have
Yeah,
changed
I mean,
instead?
I mean, my favorite use for the
Batons were
baton
good.
was running straight at a Doctor Strange when he was he was
Bro,
left
that's
over.
not the same.
But you know, it's good to get through shields and stuff. But look, I was going to say the only reason I would agree with like the Uzis or Sunny is because the community was so adamant on having that. It would have kept people happy with
Exactly.
the old
Right.
Widow without
Mhm.
reworking her
Right.
completely.
Exactly. That's my
And
thing.
that's
Yeah.
the
I
only
agree with
reason
that.
why I can see the Uzis coming in. But I really don't think the batons are useless. Like I still find like there are little
Yeah, they're
combos you
not.
can use with them, and you
I
can
know they're-
break everything with them, and like you can get through shields with them, and you know like there's all these little things that are just kind of like niche to the batons that people wouldn't know until they actually like really play Widow. And,
Yeah,
like,
because nobody classified her as like a melee, like sniper hybrid. Not
Yo,
one
Yeah,
person
yeah,
did
true.
that. Not one person.
All right, you guys want to know my opinion on the batons? I think
Mhm.
I have a good
Yeah.
input for this.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, people don't understand this. Like the thing with heroes, like with these types of heroes, is that like when there's something you can do that's very specific and like scenario based, that does not make it useless at all, because if you're OTPing a character, there's going to be more, like, people kind of undersell the amount of times that you will get the opportunity to like do the specific thing. You know what I'm talking about? So like people thought like that I was never using the batons, when in reality I was using the batons like a decent amount. Like
For little
not
niche
a crazy
opportunities.
amount, but I
Yeah.
used them
Yeah,
when
no,
I
I know what you
needed
mean. Yeah.
them, and I won fights that I would have lost, which won me games that I would
Sure.
have lost. Because there's games where if you lose, like there's games where it's last fight OT, and if you lose like a particular duel, let's say like with another DPS, you lose the fight. But if you win the duel, you win the fight. And sometimes winning that duel was literally a baton slash away. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like there were times,
I mean,
dude,
yeah, true.
where like the fight was scrappy and I would like fucking be in the middle of everyone and like no scope a squishy and just like swap batons and just slap them once. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like that won me a fight. That like legit won me fights that I would have lost. So therefore it's useful. Like
Yeah,
even
the
if it's
baton
not
came in clutch.
consistently useless.
Yeah, but
especially
I said
on
they could
such
have something
a
better instead of the batons though. Like that could, you know.
yeah,
know,
but
make
I
her-
think the character is so, with a character that like simple with so much skill expression, it's like you almost don't want to add too much
Exactly,
or like
yeah.
That's fair, actually.
the
True. That's fair too.
And so
'cause
with the baton
it's
thing,
a
I bet,
hard
too,
thing to like I don't know, like what Jackson said. It's a difficult spot because like I don't, in my opinion, I don't blame them for reworking Widow, but like I don't know, I feel like they just took I don't even play Widow, and I feel like they just took the easy way out. You know,
Yeah.
they could have
Oh, I
tried a
agree.
little bit
They
harder.
But
definitely
yeah,
yeah.
like the last thing I want to say too, the batons, like, dude. So like if you know how like sometimes like if you had like a BP or like a spider on you, you like headshot and then kick them and like the kick kills.
Oh yeah,
So
it's so
like
satisfying. I love
if your
that.
kick was down, the alternate combo was headshot baton. And like the reason headshot baton was better than headshot and use your regular quick melee is because her quick melee is really small. She uses her shoulder to do it. The baton is like a bigger hitbox, so it's more likely to hit. So like no scope baton was your alternate
It's got the
to
big
no scope
slash.
kick if someone was on you, and that's how you would win a duel if someone was on you without kick. Like so it had a use. Like it just is you, even if you're only using it once every other game, like that's still winning you fights.
Yeah.
You know,
And you just
like I
don't
thought the
learn it
batons
until
were
you
good.
put the hours in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were
Yeah.
good. Like personally.
Yeah, I mean, like I always say, like, I think people would have appreciated Old Widow more if they really just put the hours in. Like, I always used to convince,
Yeah,
like,
they
try and
played it.
convince my viewers to like just give her a go, like put some hours into a trial and quick play. You know, who do you want my next lord to be, Zaza? I want it to be Widow. Go play some Widow, like, you know, go learn her and actually like see that she's really not as bad as people say she is. You know,
Exactly. Yeah.
there's not enough like characters that are so like I said, you would only really run into those scenarios where you would nichely use the things like that on a character that is simplistic skill expression is so cool to me, and I feel like this game is getting further and further and further away from it with every character they release. Like,
Right.
like I think Black Cat is
It's button slop. It's
yeah,
combo
yeah.
slop.
Yeah, no, I agree with
Combo
that too.
slop.
Black Cat is a big
Combo
example
slop.
of that for me. It just
Bro, the guy
because
players aren't gonna like that you said that, Nerrvous. their character across more skill than
Combos are
your character,
cool.
bro. What do you mean, bro? Like
Combos are cool, but like, why are like combo people being like catered to? Like combos are cool, but like so are shooter characters. Every
Well,
character
like
is
the
cool.
most popular streamers
You know
in
what
this
I mean?
game play
Like-
combo characters, though. To be fair, so that's why.
yeah, but that's because
Yeah, right.
they're easy to like. Okay, this is gonna be crazy. I think they're much
People
easier
want
to
even hit
master.
scans to be combo slop.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, Elsa's combo
Yeah.
slop.
Yeah.
True. Okay.
I think
Elsa's legit
Elsa.
combo slop.
I think Elsa is
Skill.
entertaining to watch
She's
in
combo
pro
slop.
play, but she is like that. Okay, that's where the combo thing's coming. Combos are easy to watch. Like you can understand what's happening.
Right.
You can. It's like a. You see Daredevil. He hooks in. He jumps in. He's just doing stuff. It's easy. All the
Also,
big
it
streamers.
looks like more is happening
Yes,
than it actually
yes,
is.
100%,
Illusion
yes.
of entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like an illusion of entertainment almost.
Yeah. But that's why I think a
'Cause,
lot
like,
of the big
people
streamers
think Widow
gravitate to it.
headshot- Bro, people think a Widow headshot's just point and click, and like they don't
Bro, hell
understand that
no.
like there's like
Hell
there's
no.
thousands of hours of like
Mhm.
either aim training or playing in aim games that like build up. Like that one
Positioning
shot
too.
that like a
That
Widow
goes
did against you
a long
was
way.
like 10,000 hours later after they played every other game they've played before this. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
all
Yep.
building up to
Yep.
that one
Like
shot.
we've all
Literally.
played AIM characters in games beforehand, and that
Yep.
kind of gave us the
Yep.
love to want to try Widow instead of, for example, a dive character. You know, like
Yeah.
Mhm.
we wanted,
Yeah,
or even
100%.
like even the other hit scans at that, because like you know Widow was that hit scan sniper niche. Now there's no other hit scan sniper in the game. We've got a projectile sniper, but projectile just doesn't hit the same. Like
No.
it's not the same as playing a hit scan sniper, and now we have no hit scan snipers.
Especially on ping, I
True.
can imagine trying to play Hawkeye would be even more
Oh, yeah.
miserable.
Yeah. Oh,
That's-
it's hell.
yeah.
I mean, I think Hella is like the sniper, like the hit scan sniper now, but it's not like a true sniper.
It doesn't give the
Yeah,
true
'cause, like,
sniper
yeah,
fantasy.
exactly.
There's
It's not the
no.
same.
Yeah. I see when I think of
Yeah.
sniper, I think of scope ease in, you know, like oh
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, of
the
course,
scope is
yeah.
very tight. You see
Yeah.
the character up close. Yeah, so I get when you say like Hella's you know, hit scan sniper.
She's your long angler. She's really the long
Yeah.
angler you have left, like balance wise, you know. But she's
Yeah.
not fun like Widow was, because she's a completely different like play style. She's like a lot more
Yeah.
static. You're not you
Yeah.
know.
It comes into the conversation.
She's like a shooting gallery character.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think what comes into the conversation about, you know, we're talking about skill expression with aim, a skill that can take 10,000 plus hours to master. And you were talking earlier about, you know, creator responsibility, and I guess like the community is almost like a hive mind in some ways. And I always see, at least on TikTok, the low skill play, the poke slop comments, right? And it comes into the
Right.
It's what bothers me a little bit about it, is because people for some reason seem to not think that aim is a skill, they like,
Yeah.
or that it's not
No,
as
it
skillful
it
as it
wasn't a
is.
problem
Yeah.
when people play
Yeah.
Fortnite or Call of Duty, but when
Yeah.
it comes to rivals, like I
It-
came from Fortnite and COD. I know how to aim. I'm a good aimer in my opinion. So like I don't see poke slop as poke slop like how these people in the comments do. I don't know. I feel like people just say that because like
They have terrible
Phoenix
aim.
being broken
Yeah,
on-
that's exactly.
or terrible
It was
aim, or
like
just
this.
yeah.
It was like this in
Phoenix being
Overwatch.
broken on release. Yeah.
It was like this
Mhm.
in Overwatch.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's just how hero shooter communities are.
I don't like
Yeah.
that.
A lot
It's
of people who
weird. I
play
don't know.
hero shooters don't come from shooters. They come from other
Yeah.
games, so they kind of misunderstand the requirement of aim, because they're coming to this game as their first game, and all they see is you pointing and clicking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
So like they don't know that like it's kind of the same way people devalue like combo heroes too. Like I don't think that combo heroes are easy, even though I call it combo slop. Like there's people that will sit and tell you that melee characters are easy, which like I disagree with. I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
You know, so
There
I think,
is easy
there's,
melee
like, just this
heroes
perception.
though.
There's easy hit scan
Right,
though,
but
too.
there's
Like
also hard ones.
yeah,
And
like
there's easy hit scan too.
objectively,
Exactly.
like let's be real. Punisher.
Every role
no,
has an easy
Punisher.
character.
Yeah, like Punisher. He's not easy, but like he's just point and click. If you really
Okay,
think
but
about it.
that's the low skill floor
No,
does
they
not
said-
mean
yeah,
low
they said-
skill
yeah,
floor.
I know, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. I know, that's
Bro,
that's the
Jackson,
low
I'll
skill
slide for you.
floor.
I'll slide for you, bro.
Thank
I'll
you.
slide for you.
No,
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 no, no,
I'm not-
no.
I'm
Low floor,
saying-
high ceiling.
Yes,
Low
Yeah,
floor,
yes,
that's
high
what I'm
ceiling.
low
saying.
floor.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that though. Yeah.
The
yeah.
skill, the max potential skill with Punisher is high, but like the
Mm.
base is low. Like
Right.
Hulk,
Yeah,
I
sure,
play
sure.
Hulk,
Right.
but you could get value out of just punching.
Hulk is a
with
high
Hulk
skill
and
floor.
jumping.
Yeah, Hulk is
Yeah,
not a
yeah,
low skill
Hulk is
floor
very, very
character,
hard.
Sentry. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not low
I
floor at
will
all though.
say-
Yeah, Hulk is not low floor at all. Like that's
Yeah,
No,
Hulk
I
is a
mean
high
like
skill
no.
floor
I'm just
character.
saying you can just like if you didn't want to jump at all, you can just stand main and punch.
Okay, but that's
Like,
goal.
it uses punch.
You're taking it very literally, Sentry. You're taking-
Yeah,
No,
like,
you
this guy-
can.
No, I'm,
It's
all
not
right,
how
I'm
that
not trying
works.
to
No,
take
he's
it
still taking a
literally.
jab at Jackson. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
I
I'm
will
just
say-
saying that
He's calling you
there's
dog shit, bro.
easy heroes on each side. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Mhm, Yeah.
I feel like I mean I just as an example, I posted like one last little montage of old Widow clips that I had of some really nice shots and stuff. Like somewhere I would like flick cross map a Spidey and like he was like mid swing and you know it was a nice headshot, things like that. And just ones that people would normally hit. And all the like I swear half the comments, like whether they're just hating on me or hating on the old Widow, they're all just like, oh yeah, but you just hit. It's just you hitting your shots. Like It's just you hitting your shots. So,
You can
it's
you
like,
can
whatever.
explain
And,
anything that simply.
But there are like people under that as well, like under their comment of like you can just hit your shots, like it's just you hitting your shots, and there are people replying to them being like, yeah, but they're good shots. Like that's what a montage is. You put good shots into
Yeah,
a montage.
exactly.
It's like half of them like realize aiming is a skill.
No one said
Um,
anything
yeah.
when they make montages on Call of Duty though. No one
Exactly,
Yeah, no,
exactly.
But
Or
with
literally,
even
facts.
even when I
it's
did it on
different.
Overwatch with Widowmaker, like people didn't say anything.
It's
About
a
that. People were like,
weird.
oh yeah, nice shot. But then like I finally posted one of Black Widow and everyone's like, but it's just you hitting your shots.
Bro, I hate when people do that. I hate when people do that, bro. Like I know
I'm like
exactly what you mean.
you try and hit those shots and
Yeah,
I just
literally,
hit
He
like-
that
said,
clip.
"Oh, well,
Okay,
yeah,
you
it's
try
just
it
you
yourself.
hitting the
buddy."
target.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the
Bro, where
It-
is Nerrvous?
It's
Where is this guy?
it seems blown out of. Before we go searching for
Teleported.
Nervous, I think he got abducted by aliens. It seems
No, for real, bro. Like,
By aliens.
it seems blown out of proportion in this game's community specifically. Like I don't know if it's just because there's so many characters and like okay, here's my take. I think people think they are better than they are at this game
Mm.
because
Agreed.
because
100% agree.
I like that.
because of like the community and how easy it is to get like high GM low celestial with like
Right.
a barely like I don't
Agreed.
even think you need a positive win rate to get mid GM.
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
No, you don't.
You
No.
literally don't.
You
Yeah.
don't even need a positive win rate to get Celestial. Like,
Yeah,
It's crazy. It's legit crazy. Yeah.
That's what like I've been getting I'm not gonna get into it like crazy, but I was top 200 at the start of the season, and I've been sniped like crazy ever since.
Okay, buddy.
Hold on,
Buddy.
I'm getting to my
Here we
point.
go, flexing
I have
like
lost
crazy.
Yeah, here we go
almost
again,
20 games in a row with like the occasional win in between. I am still Celestial. I am 48% win rate. It is out of my, but like imagine it's just a normal
No, but you're a
player.
good player though, but like that just goes to show you, right? Like
Yeah, that
that's
just
like-
goes to show that
Yeah.
I mean,
someone.
all of those were
Mhm.
me on ult account sniping Jackson. You know. On
Yeah,
three
like
different
yeah,
setups.
and then
I'm
you
sorry,
wanted him
dude.
too, bro. Like we
Yeah,
always knew
yeah.
it was you, bro.
Yeah.
We always knew it
I
was
know,
you.
jinx at your
bro.
character.
Yeah, you're the scumbag, we know, bro.
That's
I'm
just
sorry,
the
guys.
pattern.
I just had to admit.
It's got to come out like this, you know.
That is too funny.
But yeah,
But-
people do think
Yeah,
they're much
I-
better than they are in this game.
Yeah,
I
no,
think
100%.
for the hit
Yeah.
scan side, one more thing, people just like hate hit scan because it's Rival's fault because like majority of the hit scan characters have
Are
been
so easy to
really
play.
overtuned and easy,
Yep.
like
Mm.
Phoenix
Mhm.
on release. And when they see Black Widow, an actual
He's back.
skillful and aimful character, shocking, right? It's very
Mhm.
shocking. People see in their brains another hit scan poke slap. They don't
Mhm.
see skill. So
Mhm.
it's Rival's fault. I think it's
Yeah,
Rival's
literally.
fault, to be honest.
Yeah.
They reward you for playing like the easier characters to pick up because you get so much value out of them, right? Like it should be
Yeah.
like, in my personal opinion, the harder it is to play the character, like the more value you should be able to get if you master said character, right?
The
like
only
Spider-Man,
character
right?
that
He's
works,
very
yeah,
hard.
Spider-Man. The Spider-Man's the
Yeah,
only
like, that's
character
like-
that
that's a very
works.
good
Change
example, right?
locations. Nervous. Are we good?
Yeah.
We back?
He's transported.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh no, you're good.
1 second.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
But
man.
Squirrel Girl 1 is a good example. Like they're very easy to pick up, and you can definitely abuse people at lower elo with it. But like when you get to like a certain elo, like you get to like Diamond or something like that, like it starts to become a harder hero to climb with, right? That's how I think all
Yeah.
heroes should be, right? Like, but like,
Mm.
unfortunately, they gave what like Phoenix and Hela like a movement ability, and meanwhile, like Black Widow, oh, it's time to sprint, it's time to run away, and then yeah, like that's all you get. Like yeah, you sure you get the
Exactly,
stun, which
yeah.
is pretty cool, right? But like
Mhm.
Phoenix and Hela also have that, right? So that's why I thought
Mhm.
that's a big reason why I thought the rework was like, you know, I understand why, you know, most of us don't like it, but I liked that aspect of it because they finally gave Widow like more like movement possibilities than Hela and Phoenix. And but
just
sadly it
go
took them
play
this
Hela
fucking
and
long to do
Phoenix
it though.
instead and like keep
Yeah,
Yeah.
on with it.
I hated
Like,
that.
you know, you basically just got rid of a really super cool niche that you know
Yeah,
a
agreed.
good portion of super fans enjoyed, and yeah, and now we've just got like the same Pokestop as Hela and Phoenix,
Yeah.
and we've just added to that
Exactly.
roster. It's like it's not necessarily bringing more people to the game just because they reworked Black Widow. Like it's only just taking from the existing pool of people
Yes.
who already played like
Yes.
Pokestop, and you know if anything they've lost a couple players from reworking Widow because
Yeah.
they've taken out that niche. You know, it was
Yeah.
special to a lot of us. So.
1000%. And I think it
No,
just
it's-
comes with a flaw of like the way they design and rework heroes in general. Like, not that there's
Mhm.
been many reworks, but like, I don't know. Like Elsa gets so much value from inherently pressing buttons. Like all these characters
Literally,
get
bro.
inherent
insane,
value
yeah.
from pressing buttons, and then their solution to Widow being perceived as weak is give her more
Yeah.
value from pressing buttons and make her shoot
Give her
But
faster.
don't worry about the
Yeah,
characters
give
who
her
are
more
actually
buttons.
weaker
just give
than
her more
her,
buttons,
though.
Give her more
pretty much,
buttons. Yeah. It's
I think I do like her ultimate now.
No,
Like
I
I
like it a
said,
lot,
I don't.
actually.
I feel like it's a different change, a pace. Nervous. Do you
I
remember
like
that?
the old
What?
ult better.
I like the
Do you
other one
remember
better.
that one?
No
That
way,
other
you guys-
sniper
Okay.
in Paladins, not Strix. The female one, the female
Yeah.
sniper.
Kinessa.
Yeah, didn't she have
Yeah,
like
Kinessa.
the Widow style ultimate now? Or was that someone else?
Yeah, Kinessa's ult was like kind of Widow's ult. Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah,
similar.
yeah. I like that. I like that the style. I can see if you guys don't, but I feel like that's the best thing, honestly, about the Widow
Oh, yeah.
rework, in my
I
opinion.
think the ult
I
is
mean,
way
it's
way
her
more
old
valuable now.
primary, but
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
it's
Bigger
her
hitbox.
old
piercing and a
primary,
bigger
but with a lower
hitbox.
skill floor
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
For sure. No,
It's
that's
an
fair.
old
That's fair. That's
primary
fair.
with
Yeah.
with her lower skill floor. The old
Yeah.
ult, like you had the old primary, so like you had to like if you purpled like 3 people, you had to like be precise and still headshot
Yeah.
them with the old hitbox. So like
But
I
the,
think the
even
old ult took more skill to use.
yeah,
Mhm.
especially
know?
This
like
is
if
true.
you would shoot, you would like you could even just body shot like one support in the back line,
I
make
love
sure your
doing that.
ult hits 2, and then
I
shoot the
love doing
second one
that.
afterwards, and that's an easy 2 picks.
And I hit,
Like,
yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
I love
Yeah.
doing that, bro.
Like setting up
Like-
dominoes.
like I feel like the old ultimate you always got value no matter what, and the new one can be like negated in so many different ways.
Wait.
Like,
That's actually technically not true because with new Widow's ult, there's people that actually have to ult for your ult now. I'm just saying, like you might not get the picks, but you will
don't
draw
think
like a
so.
magneto
I
or a
was
support
forcing
ult.
out support ults beforehand. I was forcing out support ults beforehand.
Wait, but like
Yeah,
I feel like
'cause-
you just kill people easier with the old ult though because you get
Yeah, but
kills because they can't react to
hear
it.
they hear it and are either about to die and pop their support ult, or one of them dies and the other one has to pop the support ult to help their team stay up. So
Bro,
I feel like
I
support's
just
like
thought
that.
about
Yeah.
something. Wait, can I? One quick thing. The Hawkeye team up with Widow. I remember just seeing people kill through like
the
old one?
portals with the ultimate. Yeah, the old
Yeah.
one. Sorry, with the after images and
Yeah.
everything.
'Cause it
That was
double
Yeah,
that
that shit was
Widow's
OP.
best
Double
team
hit.
up. Yeah.
I didn't get to play that
Yeah, that
shit,
was
man.
their
Like
strongest
fuck.
team up.
it was
Mhm.
really
I freaking
good.
hate it here. I hate it
That
here,
was their
bro.
strongest team up. Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
the Phoenix team up, bro. I got the Phoenix team up. It's all good.
I got a 6K with that old Hawkeye one. Like that was nice.
Oh my god,
That
just
one
rub
was
it
so much
in there.
fun.
Just
I
rub
mean,
it
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
they got
6K
rid of
plasma
the
burst,
Fuck.
DJ.
team up.
6K plasma burst.
Bro, I don't get to have that feeling, bro. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, man.
The Hawkeye team up was overpowered though. It's good they got rid of it.
It
Why is
was
Scott calling me a
OP.
widow larper? What did I
So
say?
wait.
well,
Okay,
Sway,
one quick thing. Sorry, Jackson.
You're
This will be quick. One quick thing. Where do you guys honestly think Widow was on the tier list before the rework?
Mid tier.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I would say
like B.
mid. Yeah,
It's a B.
like
Mhm.
not definitely not
Nah,
D
B is
or
crazy.
like F or whatever.
B is
like,
good.
it-
High
Like, what do
C.
you
It
mean?
wasn't that low. But
High
yeah,
C?
I would
Okay,
I'm
okay,
saying
sure,
B
I'm
is
sure.
too high. B is too high.
Ooh,
I-
okay,
I
okay,
would
fair
say
enough.
C,
Okay,
yeah.
that's good, yeah.
I would agree with like mid to high C.
Mhm.
Top of C.
Okay, so
Top
you
of
can
C.
get value out of it, just not like, oh yeah, I'm going to Widow. I'm gonna kill everybody. I
Well-
see.
Well, it depends like what your tier list like applies to, you know what I mean? But like I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
that I've told everyone in here this before, but I think that like if someone that was very like extremely talented like knew what I knew, like if they had like 1500 hours on Widow, that like they could make her look really good. I don't think that
Yeah.
makes her not a mid tier, but I think that mid tiers in general also are misunderstood, where it's like actually off meta has a place. The place of off meta is that if you play it well, you can catch your your opponents not expecting something. Like if you look, for example, like in that recent tournament, like Rymazing went like Iron Man and like cooked them. Like when Iron Man was like perceived as not good that patch.
Mhm.
The reason that he's able to do that is because he's actually good on the hero micro wise, and because he can play it at a high level like of micro, he can make it work against meta, and it actually makes it good. Like that's like what's strong about off meta is that you
I
can
feel like-
counter meta by picking it. The people playing meta have been playing against meta all day, right? So you pick off meta against them, and if you're good on it, they're not expecting it. And so with that said, she was a mid tier, but that doesn't mean that she was like bad.
No.
Mid tier is good. but people don't perceive
It's a flaw
Mid-tier
with
is
the
good.
whole tier list thing. Is like a lot of people like you brought up flats. When people make a tier list, it's like the character has to be A tier to be perceived as good. It's like, and then it's like you
Right.
have like the four whatever best in slot characters at the time or whatever.
Yeah.
But like it, like you said, you can always catch people off guard. I mean, even now, like even when BP is still pretty bad, but like when BP was like even worse the season before, like you will still get shit on occasionally by like a very, very good BP player.
Yeah, of course.
And it's just
Like,
a,
you're not ready.
Objectively, in my opinion, the tier list it doesn't matter. It
Yeah,
matters,
I
but
agree.
it doesn't, because like Hulk has been like B tier, C tier for seasons, but like I still play Hulk in like good
True.
elo lobbies. You know, you
Yeah.
can get
Mhm.
value on like
True.
bad heroes. People take the tier list to an extent where, oh yeah, Widow is like, someone put Widow in F tier. Like if you are on Widow in my game, you're throwing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, the tier
Yep.
list
And
doesn't
like,
matter.
and like with BP too, and like going back to micro in general, like you can pick all the right counters to someone who's playing BP well, but if your micro isn't warmed up on those particular characters, he's still gonna shit on you, and it might actually get worse because now you're playing shit that you're not warm on, and you're just like whiffing basic abilities, right? And you're just like in
Yeah.
the wrong
Yeah.
spots.
Can
Let's say.
I just like
Like
circle
people
it
did that
back?
a lot.
Yeah, you're right.
People would run triple tank into me, right? But they would do it while not having 3 good tank mains. So one of the 3 tanks would be like someone filling tank, and it wouldn't work because I'm warmer on Widow than you guys are on 3 tanks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It only worked when I would go against like actually good players where they had 3 good tank players. Then it would work. But if there was even one of them that like wasn't warmed up on tank, like my Widow was just gonna play better than you guys are gonna play triple tank.
Yeah, because like they think they can. Sorry to cut you
You're
off,
fine.
Zaza.
You're all good. I have a point that I really want to make about this.
go for it. Go.
No, you're good. Go for
Yeah,
it.
like back to what we were saying, like people think that they're better at the game than they actually are. Like I
Mhm.
feel like that comes into play a lot as well, like aside from the tier list, like I feel like that comes into play a lot when people do talk about off meta picks or bad characters that need a rework. Like I feel like, you know, like I was saying, people just had to put in some more hours and they would have realized that Widow isn't too bad. Like I feel like they just don't, like the people who don't put in the hours to learn the game or just aren't good enough to learn the game in the way that like higher elo players do, they will never understand the capabilities of like lower tier characters like that. You know, like it's just because it's off meta doesn't mean it's bad, you know?
100%. And it's a flaw, I guess, with like we talked about competitiveness earlier. This game flips and flops between when it chooses it wants to appeal to the high elo and low elo players. And like Nerrvous said, he thinks this patch is slop. I don't
Yeah.
fully agree. I enjoy it a little bit, but they
I
do
enjoy
listen.
every patch because the game is fun, but
Yeah.
it is a slop patch.
But they apply.
You know?
Yeah, I can agree with that. They apply. Oh gosh, why did I lose my train of thought?
No, you're good.
They listen to the lower elo like I said, people
I
thought
know
Widow
why.
was terrible. This
He
is
said
terrible.
I
This is
know.
terrible. It doesn't
I know
mean it
why.
needs to be
I can
reworked.
see why.
It doesn't need to be reworked at all. It just makes me sick. I wish there was
I mean,
so
look,
much more
I have a
skill
good
expression.
example of how this patch is flop.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know how they gave Cloak the ice block and people don't like that?
Yeah.
So they also gave dives regenerative shields. So it's easier to stage dives, but it's also easier to survive them because you have the ice block.
Yeah.
So it's like the game didn't change in the sense that like you get what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you're doing the same things, but now they're taking longer. And like the
Yeah,
perception
true.
of how the game plays changes, but it's actually the same fucking game.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I mean?
It's the
because-
same game,
yeah,
but just
well,
extra.
I
versions.
can see that. There's just extra steps. Fights can go on longer technically, but the same result is going to happen even after all
Yeah,
of that.
like
Yeah,
Venom.
exactly. Now you're just baiting cooldowns for a long time.
Yeah.
But in
Yeah.
the end, it's
Exactly.
the same fucking shit. And it makes it feel less punishing to like lower level, like lower level dives and lower level cloak players. It makes it feel less punishing for both of them. But at a high rank, all it does is just make the game feel sloppy. Like in my opinion, you know. Like I want stuff to die. Like I think in hero shooters, squishies should die.
I agree.
Fast.
That's
Like if you get hit by a crit combo, you should die. You know.
But then see, I think at a high level most people agree with that, but then that's where the problem comes in. Like the most vocal players on the game are like the Diamond GM side of the community, and like the second there's a one shot or they're dying too fast or they don't have a way to survive this, they vocalize that opinion like tenfold. Like
right.
And it happens.
But it really is their own fault half the time that they're dying.
100% it is, but they don't recognize that.
Yeah, but,
they would rather go and complain to the creators of the game, or scream into the void, or go into flat chat, or go like just a big streamer, things like that. I'm not specifically dogging on flats, but it's just I don't know how we brought this up on the Hulk creator episode. How do they balance for both casual and competitive? What are your guys' opinions?
They can't.
You
pick
can't.
a side.
You just
I mean,
can't.
they have to pick a side.
That's what everyone said.
You can't make
such a
anyone
competitive
happy.
game. I feel like any game that does get super competitive, like Rivals, should just cater to the competitive side and not to casuals. You know, casuals are there to play the game for fun because they enjoy it. Yeah,
that's a hot take though, because like the casuals are the ones that pay you guys money though to basically do this for a living though. You know what I mean? So it's like it's understandable why they do cater to
but
those
they'll
guys.
play.
Mm-hmm. My idea for appealing.
I feel like the problem they can just.
You guys believe Counter-Strike is a competitive game, right?
It is.
How many casual players does Counter-Strike have?
Million.
A lot.
A lot. Yeah, but that's
Millions.
true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's different though.
Casual players do not care how the game is balanced because they don't understand how it's balanced. So they don't care.
Why don't they
you don't
just
have
make
to cater to them at all.
So wait, do you consider casual just not touching ranked at all, or just like
no?
Diamond?
You can like
low rank or not touching rank.
Yes.
Why don't they just make like
either
like a different like patch notes? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Different patch,
but like they can make different patch notes for like GM plus. You know?
I don't think they need to make a different patch.
They shouldn't do that.
Casual players are going to come to the game if they feel like playing it. Like that's what casual players do. They jump around between several different games and play whatever they feel like playing. Like
I feel like this game is different.
They get on
because like
they get on
Marvel,
because Doctor Doom came out, not because
literally.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know
like Deadpool release. I love Deadpool. Okay.
Yeah.
My personal
like they don't care.
My personal idea for appealing to the casual and content creator side of it better. We brought up Overwatch on one of the last episodes and how they have custom rooms and maps and stuff like that. And I feel like if Rivals brought something like that to the game, that would make such a huge creative avenue for casual players to go and do something more casual.
They need a workshop.
Yes, Rivals needs a workshop. I want to try and petition for it so badly. Like
there's so much we could be making content on or trying
I'll
out
see what
in
I
a
can
workshop.
do, guys. Don't worry.
Thank you, Sentry. Thank you.
It's probably hard for them to
just
make
give
a
Wong
workshop.
a little call.
Sorry, my bad.
Stable.
I was looking at Djswang's thing.
I mean, like, you get to be a sub. Like, I appreciate that, my guy. Like, let's freaking go. You know.
Hello. He's one of my moderators.
Oh, really?
Thank you, Zwan. I just didn't want to interrupt anyone. It is one of the funny parts that comes with doing this live. And we'll get to the chat at the end here. So hold your questions, guys, because I'm going to get a few of them from you to ask them at the very end here. So don't let it all out yet. What were we at there? Sentry, do you have anything to add to
that? We're talking about the workshop.
Yeah, we're talking about the workshop, right? Do you guys have any other ideas as to what Marvel Rivals could do to bring more to the game for content creators besides that? Like, because we brought it up a few times, like incentivizing to watch pro play, better drops. Better drops for sure would help a lot.
So buns, dude.
Go ahead and give her a Luna
why
skin.
are they making
A Luna
custom
legendary
skins?
skin.
Like, like let's get a better skin for it. Like I can understand wanting to go through all like the pink and purple like Twitch drop skins. I can understand that, but you know that like for example the new Ignite drops, I think there's like a blue and yellow recolor of Daredevil's base skin or something like that. It's not like anything different really, it's just kind of recolored. I feel like we need just every now and then, it doesn't have to be all the time, but every now and then to mix up the Twitch drops, especially for Ignite, like let's do like a cool legendary skin, you know, something different, something creative, something that, you know, like you would normally put in the game for people to pay money for, and people will like sit and stream, like make it like 6 hours to 8 hours to like watch to actually get it, but like, you know,
100%.
make people put in the work to get it, but
Give
it's
Jeff
worth
another
it.
legendary skin.
Not
Yeah,
Jeff.
they need to like have a
No.
vote, like a vote on their website, like every month. Okay, we
Hmm.
know some characters need some more skins. Who would y'all
Yeah.
want?
They
have
were
4
doing that
different
at the
characters
start.
in
They
this.
were doing
That'd be a
that.
cool concept to like bring back at least. Like they could do like a poll of the month kind of thing at least, and like be like, you know, what do you guys want more in Rivals to the community? That way they can cater to casuals
Yes,
without balancing the game poorly.
I agree.
Yeah,
It
Hmm.
it's good that you guys have that opinion. That's an opinion I share, but
Yeah.
it's so difficult on a game of this scale, and with content creators like there's so many content creators for this game. There's so many
It is-
people.
there
There's
are
I
so
don't
many.
know if it's just because I'm in the Marvel Rivals bubble, but I feel like I see
Mhm.
more interaction like between people in this community than any other
yeah.
game. Like
For sure, it might be crazy, it might be hectic, but yeah, I think the creators in this community do definitely interact with each other
No, it
a
does. This
lot
game does have a
more
very
than
interactive
other
community.
than other
Yeah.
communities. Like I was streaming Overwatch for like my first like 4.5 years of streaming before Rivals, and like in that community, yes, I still had interactions, but it was so hard to break out of the niche of like being an Australian creator. Like from
People are
Australia,
clickier.
yeah,
Mhm.
people are way
Yeah.
clickier, yeah. And like it's they're not bad people, don't get me wrong, they were all quite nice, but you know, it was so hard to break out of just like being in the group that you kind of start in, you
mhm.
know? But in Rivals, I feel like it's so easy to network with like anyone really. Like you
True.
can really
Mhm.
just
Literally.
reach out to
Yeah,
another
because you
creator and
could
be like,
get
"Hey, what's up?" Like
yeah, you could get anyone on your team. Like it doesn't
Yeah,
matter how
yeah.
big or small. You could get
Yep.
like anyone, like literally anyone.
Yeah,
So
it's
like,
good that
It
there
doesn't
isn't a
feel
lot of
impossible,
game
yeah.
modes and that everyone
Mhm.
plays together. It's good,
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
in my
True, I
opinion.
like that too.
I do feel like they need to enhance the like they need to get more customization in everything. Like Fortnite
Mhm.
has a creative mode. We need something like that in Rivals. I feel
Mm.
like just for like the content side of things, or just like
True.
maybe the casuals, because I don't know. Like, let's be real, we all get burned out of ranked, you know, and
I
nobody
don't.
really wants to play.
I
You
mean,
said,
Nah,
I
I
just
don't get
kinda
burned
say
out
that,
of ranked.
yeah, I
The-
think that's just
Okay,
The only
then
reason I
maybe
get
I'm
burned
just a
out is
burger, I
because
don't know. Maybe it's just me.
No, I get burned out, bro.
You guys are saying you're great.
Yeah, like
the only thing
Well,
I
I
get
get
burned
burned out
out
of
on
losing
is
in ranked. That's what I'll say.
yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, yeah, if I'm losing.
understand that. It gets
I mean,
tiring.
no fucking shit,
gets-
bro. Like,
It gets tiring, but then like you just keep going again later anyway, and like
Yeah.
you just kind of pick it back up and like whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I have a unique
that's just
experience
me.
in that I genuinely right now wish more than anything I could play ranked and enjoy it, but there has been some like genuinely crazy things happening to me that like
Yeah,
literally are
I
not
think just this season there's been a lot of crazy things happening.
yeah
Like,
I've
Rivals has some super villains.
I have been had certain players cheating against me who then get on my team and throw for the last 2 months.
Yeah,
oh,
And-
God,
No, that
what
actually
a
happens.
pain.
and
I'm not even gonna lie.
it's cheating cheating at a high level in this game seems to be a reoccurring problem a lot. We had that big wave a little while
Oh, yeah.
ago where that
the
guy was
anti-cheat is ad. That's why, dude. The anti-cheat. I don't know. Like it's buns, dude.
that guy
It's
was
bugs.
posting on Twitter for like weeks at a time, and then we have
Oh
like
yeah, I'm
Goma-
cheating in one above all.
yeah, and then Gomakazi
Bro,
got
that is
banned and
crazy to
unbanned.
announce yourself cheating on freaking ranked.
I know,
Like,
dude.
that is-
it's so bad.
insane balls to just say that and like not care because like you can just make another
I mean,
account,
They
right?
have nothing to worry about. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Mm.
it's crazy.
They
Nerrvous
do
said-
I think that's
understand.
also something that comes with the game being like a free live service game and not paid.
Yeah.
Not saying they should make it paid because it makes it more accessible to people who can't afford it when
Yeah.
it's like free, but that is also like an issue that comes with it that's hard to like
You should have to pay a
deal with.
membership fee to play each hero.
A membership.
That's,
Yeah, so if you
Yeah.
want to be a
Funny.
flex, you got to pay a bunch of membership fees. Otherwise, you're
Yeah.
OTP in.
I think
Yeah.
the rich kids can play for
Yeah. Here at NetEase, we are taking notes.
becomes like a country club. If you're a flex
Yeah.
player, you're like you're balling. Oh,
Yeah.
Do you think something?
See,
So
that was what was fun about playing Widow though too, is it was like the Widow Club. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
like
And we all knew
this
each other
thing
too,
that
whether
you
we liked
relate
each
with.
other or not. Like we all
Now,
knew
now
each
it's
other.
expanded. Like I'm not saying this in a bad way, but like there's people on Widow that I've never seen on Widow now. Like,
Yeah.
but it's
It's
because
like-
she's not
not a-
It's
But you
unique
know, like,
anymore.
I hated it.
Yeah.
I'll put it this way: like if I'm Widow and I'm going against another Widow in rank now, I don't care if I'm getting diffed, and like I'll even swap because like now I see Widow as just another meta character. So why
Yeah,
am
yeah.
I swapping, right?
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
There's no
back
point.
then, I saw
Yep.
any of the other Widows. Like I saw, dude, when I would see Zaza, I would see red every time I was queued into
Yeah,
Zaza.
and we,
Yeah, yeah.
it was,
You
it would
can't
be like
duck once.
a
You cannot
duel.
duck
It would be
once.
aura
100%.
burn. We would just like
100%.
aura duel each other all game. It was great. Like I used to love
Yeah.
that.
Yo,
You get
fuck
excited.
yeah,
32
like,
Andrew,
it's
by the way.
fun to,
That
like,
guy
rarely
ruined once
see
when I was
another
playing
Widow.
Zaza. I just want to say
I
that. Like,
saw that video.
fuck
yeah.
32 Andrew. That guy did not like stop flanking me. Like,
That was
I just
funny,
wanted to
though.
get my video,
bro,
but this guy
yeah.
just.
He
Bro.
kept saying to me, he's like, "Ah, I got him,
I
I
don't
got
know.
him."
I don't know if you guys
This
have
guy's a piece of
experienced
shit.
this, but have you had
Mhm.
those games where you're cooking really hard and like the enemy team like tilt picks Widow to try to like diff you?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
I
then you
love
roll
that
them
shit.
still
I
Every
after.
love
time they
that
would do
shit.
that, I would
Yeah.
type a challenger approaches, and I would just fucking keep.
It hasn't
shitting
Yeah,
on
been
just
with
shit
me
on
on
them, yeah,
Widow, but
like-
like if I'm playing Cap and I'm MVP,
Uh.
they go Cap and they're like, yeah, let me put on my big boy pants. Let me
Yeah,
come
you're not
and
gonna
try
dip
and
the
get
Cap
this
guy.
Mhm.
Like,
You're not gonna let them
Facts,
dip you. You couldn't
bro.
let them dip you, bro. If you're one of the Widow mains on the game, you can't let
Mhm.
another random
Yeah, no,
person
facts,
who's
bro.
barely played Widow
You
dip
can't-
you.
you
It's
can't
just
lose
illegal
Widow.
to
Yeah,
let them dip you.
and you know what felt really good about it? No
Mhm.
randoms ever diffed. You know what I mean? Like
Facts,
I
facts,
never
bro.
got
Mhm.
diffed by a
Yeah,
random
yeah,
fucking
I
Widow.
agree.
It
I
was
agree.
it was
Like it
like,
never happened, and that
very,
felt
very
really
rare
good.
if
Like
it did,
anyone
yeah.
who did diff me on Widow was either a really good hit scan player or
Yeah.
someone who actually played some
Plays
Widow.
Widow,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yep.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
it's really
Or
sad
cheater.
that
I mean,
it's
'cause
gone.
we got
Yeah,
that one
this-
time when I played
yeah.
with you, Nervous. That was crazy. Like,
Yeah.
that guy, I did not believe you that he was cheating. And then we watched the freaking replay, and then he gets banned later. And I was just like, bro, like,
Yeah, yeah,
people
yeah.
really don't like getting shit on by a Widow. It's like, it's ridiculous, you know?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, no.
It's really sad. Almost, it's like it really had a sense of community. Like when there's stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like it's really cool to recognize a player that you see in your game, and now that this it's just another piece of uniqueness and a piece of community that's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
agree.
every hit scan
Yeah,
player.
you know, me and
yeah.
Ray hated each other at first. We always shit talked
Really?
each other because we played
Bro,
against
he's
each other
so
a lot.
nice, bro. Like, what?
Yeah, but this was like before
Wow.
he started making content. So he used to type,
Mm.
like he used to be like annoying.
Oh, I see.
And
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
Yeah.
We played against each other a lot, and he was one of the few like Widows where when I would see him, I'd be like, oh, it's that guy. Like it's like someone who plays this
Okay,
character.
that guy.
Mhm.
And bro, we used to
Oh, I
talk
love Ray.
so much shit to each other before we became friends. It was so funny.
yeah.
I've never really
Like we
had
were like
anything
we were
that, like-
truly rivals. Like we were the Marvel
Dude,
rivals.
Yeah.
Facts,
Below,
bro.
you know
Facts,
what
bro.
I mean?
That's what it was
Hey,
all
and
about, man.
Is it crazy
That's what
to
it's all
say
about.
some rivals can become friends and
Bro,
allies?
shut your
Okay,
corny
I'm
ass
sorry.
up, bro.
Enemies
Like,
to
you-
lovers, am I right?
Bro,
Like,
what? Like,
I'm friends with like everyone
Alright,
I've ever
bro.
beat.
Sentry, that shit was not funny,
Okay.
bro. Like, come
Bro,
on,
I'm
man.
sorry, man. Jeez.
Bro, like,
Holy. I can't
Sen-
even say a
Sentry,
one-liner
you're-
he
anymore.
just
Sentry-
thinks
Bro, that
everything's
shit
cringe,
was-
bro. He
Sen-
just thinks
Yeah,
everything's
'cause, like-
cringe. Like,
bro,
Okay, but
before we
no,
started
no,
this
Sentry's
podcast,
actually
he thought my
showing-
relationship
show them
was
your freaking
cringe,
wallpaper
like-
right now. Show them your wallpaper right now, and I will tell you that shit is cringe. Like that shit was performative as fuck too. Like, is this not performative?
Is
Tell me
this
right now
not
this
like
is
the
not
most?
performative.
Is this not the most normal fucking wallpaper ever?
No, you
like,
have a
is this-
picture
I feel
with
like
your
it's pretty
partner in
normal.
there, like a picture with you with your partner, not
Swing,
you
swing,
holding
let's
hands.
see
That's
your
my main
wallpaper
screen
while we're
though.
at
yeah,
it.
let's see your. It's gonna be
I'll show you
LeBron.
wallpaper.
It's gonna be
I'll show you
LeBron.
wallpaper.
It's gonna be LeBron.
No, it's Russell Westbrook.
Oh.
You got me all fucked up. That's,
Another-
that's Brody right there.
You got
Show me-
another-
Russell Westbrook does not know you like that.
You got another
Whoa.
grown ass man as your wallpaper. He don't know you,
wait,
bro.
Wait, do not call him that. Do not call him. That's my favorite player. That's
He
my
doesn't
favorite
know
player
you,
before LeBron.
LeBron.
Got me fucked up, bro. Deadass got me fucked up. Like, she's being performative with her wallpaper. I'm just saying.
It's
that's
but it's
actually
not
objectively
performative.
cringe.
That's actually her
It's
boyfriend.
literally.
It's my
Swing,
boyfriend.
isn't your wallpaper performative too?
No, it's not because that's why Idol and Hero, bro. That's
That's your dog. You guys tight like
Yes, I
that.
know. You didn't go like that type shit.
Could you, if you called him up right now, would he answer? No.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
shit, like-
I'm sorry. Listen, dude. It's
Wait,
it's a little bit-
wait.
You see, if I
Listen,
called up who was in my
I'm sure if
wallpaper
I was
right now,
hanging
he
up
would
a clip-
answer.
I'm sure if I was hanging up a clip and I was about to fall off, he would come and save the day. That's all I
Yeah,
gotta say.
yeah, for sure,
Like the
man.
Batman signal.
For sure, man.
Yeah, and
No,
so was my
100%.
boyfriend. Like,
A lot of people like just have a picture with each other in the freaking like in the wallpaper.
Yeah, that's
You know
on
what I'm
my
saying?
home
Like that's horrible.
screen. It's on my home screen.
Yeah, but like, come on, the first thing you see is your wallpaper, though, not your home screen.
Is this what
Yeah.
playing Widow is about?
Then people don't see our faces on the front because I'm a content creator and they don't have to see it.
Yeah, but you can just like, I don't know, like it doesn't matter because I mean it's not like they don't know what either of you look like though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, that's true. That's true.
like I'm just saying like what? Okay, whatever.
Swang had to diverge from the fact that he actually likes the Widow rework and he's a sheep, so he's just projecting.
Bro, okay,
everything
wait. What the? I just like that people can play the character now. Like I enjoy that.
You
but I
could
do
play
think
it
that they should do
before.
more than this type of thing.
Yeah, but it's not.
Bro, no,
the
they cannot.
character.
No,
Now
they
they're just
cannot,
playing
bro.
something else.
That's true. I agree. They changed like her like sniper identity that I don't like, and I really hate that. But like, I'm not gonna pretend like I don't like it that I can play the character like that I want to play and not get flamed for it. You know, like I'm gonna be honest, and I like obviously it's a lot easier to play.
Did you want to
as
play
well,
Widow
you know?
because it's Black Widow or because of the way that she played? Like, do you not care about the way that she plays? Are you gonna play her? Are you gonna play her regardless? Like I know
I'm gonna play regardless anyway. But like I mean I do wish they gave her back her sniper. I will say that. I think that they should have given her. I think they should have kept her sniper. But I do really like the way that you can play her now. You know what I mean? Like I wish they found a way to make that work. I guess, but
yeah,
they did it. They made her poke slop, and I think that's the only part that sucks is that her base kit is boring. Yeah, I mean her base kit is boring as shit. Like I'm not gonna pretend like it's not boring, but like they made her viable.
Yeah,
they made her playable.
You're better at
the
character's better.
So boring. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
she already was. Like it's we didn't need this rework to make her viable or playable. Like she already was. You know.
Bro, what is your chat saying, Jackson? Like what is? I don't even want to read what Kuz just said out loud. Like you know what I'm saying? Like. I'm
not reading that. Why he's asked? Someone asked, "Can we turn her into a dive who shakes booty in your face like Black Cat with 2 iframes, please?"
Okay,
we are not doing that. We are not doing that.
Actually
We are not doing that. Where the only thing that I genuinely wish would happen to Widow is a revertation with new team ups. That is. Personally, because I'm an advocate for skill expression in this game. And,
I agree.
And simple, unique kits. I really hope the next character that comes, well, the Hood's coming out. We're assuming he's going to be a tank. If he's not, is there any character that you guys are excited to see come to the game that could hopefully do some?
Can I just say on like the skill expression thing?
Yes.
I feel like people just aren't okay with like having simple kits. Like they saw Gambit come out and Rogue come out, and then they're like, hold on. Wait, Widow's only got like 2 abilities, and
she only has
one
a
of them's
sprint
a
and
real
jump.
one.
Yeah, like
and people. I feel like
meanwhile,
that's
the sprint and the jump was fucking busted if you comboed it with her primary the right way.
But now
I feel
you
like
hear Gambit
like,
never folds for 20 years straight.
Yeah, and I feel like everyone just kind of looked at Gambit's abilities and has got like 5 or 6 abilities and like, holy crap, Gambit's kit is like massive. This is so cool. Oh my goodness, we have so many things we can do on Gambit. But then like you play Old Widow and like they're like, oh, but you can just like one of her abilities isn't even a real ability because it's just a sprint and a jump, bro. It's like they all gelled together so well. They were all so smooth.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the sprint and the jump was like, what made it? Like, made her do what she did.
Same with the kickstun as well. Like it was simple, but it was really really good.
And it all felt intentional,
also,
right? Like it was all built the correct way.
Yeah.
People didn't realize that Widow countered stuff that everyone hates. Mantis Widow countered Phoenix. It countered Hela, it countered Gambit, it countered Star-Lord, it countered Spider-Man. These are all characters that people don't like playing against, and it was good into all of those things.
And now we're just banning those characters.
If more of the community, bro, if more of the community learned Widow like as an actual pick, they would have realized like, wait, I can counter pick stuff that's really fucking annoying with this character.
People are always worried about Spider-Man. People are like, can we go normal for Spider-Man?
Yeah, people would ban Spider-Man.
I hated that shit. I hated that. Yeah,
Widow, and like Spider-Man is such a waste of a ban. That's a very hot take for me, but he's a waste of a ban.
No, 100% he's a waste of a ban. I agree.
Well, into the old Widow,
Into the old Widow, even now.
In general, I don't think he's one of the ban. Like there are better characters to ban than Spider-Man. But like Old Widow especially.
Spider-Man I'll ban in this
meta. Oh yeah, no, I'm banning some Spider-Man for sure.
With no stun on kick, there's some Spider-Man I'll still ban.
That's fair enough if it's like specific person, but I'm talking like more in like a general sense, you know. But Old Widow like just absolutely hard countered Spider-Man, And I will
Yes.
stand by the
Yeah.
fact she hard counted him. You literally like shot him on the way in, and he would try and dive, and then you kick on him and shoot him again before he could get out, and he has no healing because he's diving. So, yeah.
I'd rather ban the dive
Um,
enabler compared to a Spider-Man. I'd rather get, even back then, get a Venom out, get a Cap out, get him gone. Like
Sure.
it all just takes away from focusing that single target, which Widow was so good at, and people didn't realize that.
Yeah.
It's,
Also,
Yeah.
do you guys know of any like really good reworked Black Widow players that are just now playing the character that didn't before?
Yeah, just like
Uh,
pros.
Just like
Probably pros. Yeah, it's probably just pros. I'm gonna be
Yeah, it's
honest.
only really just
Yeah,
pros.
just some
I mean,
pros,
This is why I
like-
respect
like
Zazzastack.
Next
This is
is
actually
crazy.
why, you know, like that's the only reason why I brought
I
him
heard
on with that
Windows
collab that
good
one
on
time.
her.
You know,
Mhm.
like just because I
I
knew
played
he
So-
against
was like,
Chime
So
and he
the
played
people
her,
that
he was
only play her
good.
because she's good now.
yeah,
Mm.
pretty
basically.
much.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
Because
basically.
well, I think it's more because they just she's got
Yeah,
a
the plan
faster
too.
fire rate, and she plays more like the way that the characters they already knew play,
Mhm.
and you know
Well,
they
and
try
also
to
keep
do
in
it more
mind,
them.
like these pros had the skill to access the old Widow. The reason they
Yeah.
didn't do it is because they probably didn't make the mistake I made, where I was like, I'm gonna invest a lot of time into this high skill ceiling character. Because like if you're a pro that gets paid for this game, like you
Yeah,
know,
you need to know
oh,
the
they
heroes.
change it a lot, so I need to like adjust fast. So
Mhm.
like for them, you know, the Widow change is welcome because they're used to changing quick to like a new strong character and picking it
Yeah.
up. Whereas,
100%.
like, they wouldn't have bothered to put in the time on the old Widow because of the fact that it could have been changed at any time. So it makes
And-
sense. But like, you know, these
yeah.
players, like I played versus
I agree.
Chime on New Widow the other day, and he
Mhm.
cooked me, and like he's gone Old Widow into me, and like I beat him on Old Widow, but he was good on
Yeah,
her
of course.
too. Like he was
Yeah.
taking me and shit. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
obviously. So
And
Yeah.
I feel like also just because they would practice the other poke slot hit scans because they wanted to match like other teams as well in pro play.
Yeah,
So
yeah, exactly.
you know, it was
Yeah.
just easy to do that, you know? It was just the easy option.
But it was like a fun pick in the grand scheme of things. You know what I mean? It's not really.
Mm.
It wasn't really a quote unquote competitive pick.
Well, she
unless,
could have
like-
been
Yeah, yeah.
competitive.
Yeah.
It given,
Yeah.
like they said, she wasn't like too far off of being up
Sure.
there with like a little bit of like I said, small changes could happen. A good team up could have came out. They could have done this whole team up overhaul, and she could have been that way and could have been competitive. But she is
I also-
overshadowed. Sorry.
I also think there were certain maps that like pros did underuse her on, in the sense that like there's some maps that I had like rollouts on for attack that I could like break open a point, like even against really good players, like just off the rollout. And like I
Mm.
think that would have been enough reason for them to play her, because like you can swap off like a hero.
Yeah.
You know, like a hero can be good and still be a hero you swap off of.
Yes.
Like there was like
True.
you know, like the play, I don't remember. There's like an Overwatch play where this team, like, they all pushed and then one of them stayed back and was Widow, and he killed two, and then he swapped off Widow and they just walked them. You know what I mean? And like,
Mhm.
I don't think that's not competitive. Like, just because it's a character maybe that you like pick and swap off of, like, that could have still been her niche. Because she was good at that. There were certain points that you could like really easily break open if you got into the right spot. Like you didn't even have to get a pick; you just had to get in the right spot.
Yep.
Swang has a clip of me doing it. Like when we were playing on Spider Islands,
actually,
I
yeah.
got a really crazy flank, and we immediately walked. As soon as I got into
Yep.
the spot, my team just walked in because like
Mhm.
Yep.
they're pinched between a sniper and 5 people. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
they can't
Yeah.
do anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
They gotta choose
yeah,
between
literally.
like either pushing into 5 people or they go all the way back for the one guy, all the way in the back, like just like sniping them from the tower.
They
It's what-
can't even get to me. Like in that
Jackson,
spot, I was
how
like,
long
they
you
can't even
have
get
to
me, so
work,
all they
bro?
can do is
That's all.
LOS me and just give up the whole point.
Okay.
You know? So
Yeah, I find it very weird that like they don't allow things to like play into a niche. Like even the pro play example, like I said, you could peek from spawn. They've done that before with some characters, like the whole Storm Moon Knight thing. People would use to break spawn breaks. Like I'm sure there could have been a time where a meta would roll
Right.
around that Widow would be useful in a similar scenario. Like what if a map came out that the whole point it's like a high ground top hold similar to like
well,
Yggdrasil
museum
Path.
is literally a
Yeah,
widow.
that
Yeah.
third point of
True.
and third point of museum's a really good example of what you're
Museum
True.
is a
describe.
widow map.
Yeah,
True.
there's
And I even have proof because I had a game where like we were running triple support and we were playing against TTK and Gomakazi, and their team matched our widow triple support. Like Goma matched my widow, they matched our triple,
Yeah.
and we played a full widow triple
Cheater.
support mirror. on Museum. Well, whatever, cheater or not, my point is like pro
no,
level
I
player.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
asked him, I was like, yo, like, did you match to try to diff me? And he was like, no, like, I actually thought Widow was like a good pick there. And I was like, oh,
Mhm.
like, interesting. You know what I mean?
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe that should have been played at Ignite, huh? Like
Yeah.
You're doing it now, though, I think,
Yeah,
right?
some would say that this could be a pro composition or pro strat.
Yeah, but now
True.
she's
I
I mean,
getting
yeah,
a bunch of play.
Widow
But
triple on Museum was OP. Dude, I had a game where I beat like a triple tank Eternity lobby with Widow triple support on Museum. Like,
Mhm.
and it was a Gambit game too. They were playing Gambit triple tank Rogue, and we played Gambit triple support Rocket Mantis like Widow. And we fried them, bro. Like, cause I was just getting like 4-man ult combos with the Rocket and like dinking people off
Yeah.
Mantis
Yeah.
boosts and like, yeah.
Mhm.
that's what is so good about the game. It's like there's characters that synergize that can, like I said, go against what would be meta. Off meta does beat meta. That is true. Like
Yeah,
in a
you
lot
can
of
counter the meta with off meta.
exactly.
Exactly. That's I remember going based off that. Sorry to cut you off, Swing.
No, I was
Like
gonna
with
say.
Cap playing. Oh, I thought you said something. My bad. With Cap last season, people are saying he was S tier, and he is only S tier in like higher elo when you have run like a full dive comp and like they play around you. And I feel like it's the kind of the same thing with, or what you were talking about, old Widow, right? Nervous.
Yeah, with Old Widow, yeah.
Yeah, like it's the same thing. Like your team enables you and helps you, then the character becomes really, really good. So I just don't. That's another reason why I feel the tier list is kind of irrelevant sometimes.
1000%.
I mean like
Oh yeah, 100%.
yeah. I just dislike how the tier lists are. I mean, like I don't mind people making an opinionated tier list and like them saying it's their own opinions, but the way the community perceives it is like so like ride or die kind of thing.
It's like it's gospel. It's like
yeah,
Yeah,
and
Exactly. Yeah.
it's like I need people in the community to start realizing that everything us content creators post is our personal opinions.
Mhm.
It's like how people on Twitter have in their bio, all my opinions are my own.
Yeah.
And no one else is
Yeah.
like, bro, that's literally a content creators in a nutshell. We just put out what we believe, what we think is like what we think is good or bad for the game or whatever, and like our own personal opinions, and you don't have to like them. You don't have to agree
Exactly.
with
No
them.
one said you had to take it to heart.
It would be
Yeah,
much
yeah.
healthier if people didn't,
Yeah.
because if everyone's forming their own opinions instead of
Yeah.
just following what they see or this is the truth
Yeah.
or this is objectively not the truth,
And just
things
because one person says it
Exa-
doesn't mean it's true.
exactly. Like I have
Yeah.
not
Right.
heard the opinion that Widow is anything better than what you guys say it is from anyone else. Like because
Yeah.
you guys, like I said, it's personal experience. You have personally put this many hours in the character. And when you do that, you start to see things that most people wouldn't. That your opinion is
Exactly.
objectively going to be different. So someone saying that your
and
opinion
that goes
is
for
wrong.
any other character as
Yeah.
well. I'm sure there are Wonder Mains out there who actually think that she's like really, really good right now. There are probably Wonder Mains that think that. I know a lot of them are chanting for a rework, but I know that there would still be a select few that can see like a lot of potential in her. So
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I mean, also I've told the other like a bunch of other Widow players this, but like and I don't even say it in like a talking down on myself way, but like
Mhm.
I'm not a talented player and I made Widow work in like pretty fucking high elo lobbies like when she was
Yeah.
considered completely unpickable. So like I think that if someone talented like knew what I knew, like that
True.
the hero would look really good in their hands.
Mhm.
you just
You know what I
upload
mean?
your Widow
Um,
brain to them and be like, hey, can you show
Mhm.
what she's
Yeah,
capable of?
exactly.
You know?
Like someone who's just
Yeah.
very talented at like aiming and just very fast reaction time, like that type of player. Like just like a
Yeah.
naturally
Yeah.
gifted pro player. They knew what I knew. They could do a lot, but none of them have 1,500 hours on Widow because it's a waste of their time. So they couldn't
Mhm.
even do. None of them even would have tried to commit to it.
But
Yeah.
the thing
But
is,
we've
I don't.
seen.
Sorry, my bad. You can keep going.
Sorry, what? I finished my thought. No, I was gonna say we've seen talented players on Widow in the past when the game was newer, but they either dropped her or left the game. So like you had like Sham One, who was really really good, who
I
he
remember.
dropped her to like play meta characters, and then
Mm.
you had ZZ One, who I'm pretty sure is Poise from Valorant, who's a pro player, who
Mhm.
also I think he hit top 10 on like the whole leaderboard playing Widow.
And that
And
was
so,
like
and he's like
Poet
a
as well.
talented player. He's truly talented. And like,
Mhm.
again, that's a guy that had, let's say, 100 hours at at that time, right? We
Mhm.
could assume because this was season 1. I think that ZZ1 was around. So like, if he knew what I knew, I don't know. I think he could have done a lot on that hero potentially.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
like, even
Yeah,
if a
for
hero
sure.
is just good enough to force swaps or force a ban, that's still good, you know?
Mm.
100%.
I
Mhm.
feel another reason why like Widow is like got reworked is because the character, like, no one in pro play played her. So like, you know, pro play is what rival or is one of the things rivals, like, you know, kind of cherishes, and they see, okay, nobody's playing this hero in pro play.
You think
Cool, what
that's
are we gonna
why?
do about it?
I think it was
I feel
just to
that's
sell
one of them,
skins.
you know.
I
Mhm.
also
She's
I
just,
think
agree.
it
I
was
think it's
because
because she's a popular IP and they wanted to
yeah.
sell skins, so they
Well,
needed more
I
people to
think
play
it's
her.
also
Like, I
a
think it's
lot
like doesn't
because
get deeper.
I
Hmm.
think it's also a lot because of like mainly lower elo people saying, "Oh, she needs a rework. She needs a rework," just because they can't play them herself,
Hmm.
like themselves.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and well,
yeah,
and the main thing though is that they want to play her. That's the thing you
yeah,
have to keep in
Yeah,
mind. They
fair enough.
want to play her. So
they
like,
want to, but
no
they
one's
don't give her the
complaining to
chance
rework
to.
Squirrel Girl because there's not
Mm.
that many Squirrel Girl like fans. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But Black Widow
Yeah,
is a popular character, so people want
yeah,
to play her, and she was inaccessible. And NetEase saw that, and they were like, "Wait, people want to play this character. We can probably sell them skins, but we have to make the character playable for them first." So they
Yeah.
just
Exactly.
made her. She, like I said, she's still very high skill ceiling, but now she's just good and easier to pick up. So now more
Hmm.
Yep.
people can pick her up,
yeah. Lower
and so
skill
more
Yeah.
people will
floor.
buy
That's
skins.
that's why I think content creation is so important though. I know you mentioned earlier that it's like you care about the style and stuff like that, but I also think, this is hindsight, but I mean, you
I did a
were
disservice to the community.
I
Like
yeah
I should have
I
shared my
wish
deck.
like I think I when I messaged you about it, like I said I wish you made more videos, because genuinely, like, if you were just
Mm.
advocating for Widow and showing this and showing that, you can be this good on Widow, you can do this on that, you can still do this, you don't have to swap, you can do that, you can enjoy the character this way. I really wish you did that because
Yeah,
a lot of us that played the game knew who you are, but the broader audience needed to see that. I wish.
Exactly.
I wish I made more
yeah,
videos
because
about what I knew too. Like
Yeah.
I didn't make enough. Like even though I was making decent amounts of videos, they were all mainly from my games and experiences, and I never made any from my knowledge.
Hmm.
So I wish I made more on my knowledge of Old Widow,
Hmm.
but
Yeah,
yeah.
because I completely
yeah, like
understand where you guys
XLEC
are coming
dropped
from.
guides.
My bad. You can go. My
Oh,
bad. I
sorry, go
keep
on.
cutting you off.
No, you're good. I was saying XLEC dropped guides, but he did it a long time ago, and it was when Widow was actually not perceived that badly. So like, and I
Yeah.
don't think he did any guides more recently.
Mm.
And honestly, a lot of the tech I think got more useful over time, which is like why I like wish I made more guides like more recently, because like as the meta shifted, like doing more like niche things on Widow became more important, but also more rewarding.
Mm.
Hmm.
Um, like for example, the Mantis speed boost. That shit was big. Like when they put the speed boost
Yeah.
on Mantis damage leaves, like that actually unlocked like a whole like it just unlocked things. Like you could do more
Mm.
shit on the character, and I was
Exactly.
still figuring it
For
out.
sure.
I was still like getting this like like making the speed boost like part of my playstyle where it's like, oh, I'm speed boosted, like I can reposition to this angle like faster, so like I can get this timing that I otherwise couldn't get before, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like
Hmm.
stuff like
Mhm.
that, like these micro things really matter. Like if you can get a timing that you couldn't get before and the enemy team isn't going to expect it, like that's really good, like that wins you a fight. Like
Hmm.
people
Mm.
don't understand like how important micro actually is. Like your like positions and just hitting your shots like are very relevant. Like even though people talk down on mechanics and shit, like everything comes together. Like you can make all the perfect decisions, but if you don't get the ball in the hoop, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like you have to
Yeah.
get the fucking ball in the hoop.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think that's what was missed about. Like people didn't understand that about Widow is they would flank on her once, die, and then be like, "Oh, this character can't flank." But I figured out
Yeah.
how to flank on her. You just had to trigger discipline. Like you
Yeah.
had to
Hmm.
flank and then be patient. Like you had to flank and kind of be patient and like wait for a setup, and then it worked really
Yeah.
good.
The thing
Um,
is, um, like I honestly agree with you guys when you said like you should have made more, like more in depth content on Widow than like
Mm.
just for saying like just showing you getting like 50 kills on Widow,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
like the character, like people want to, if you're known for a character, like they want to learn that, like the
Exactly.
gameplay they can learn from, but like if you don't tell them like the
Exactly what
best
to do. Yeah.
matchups with Widow, best maps and
Yeah.
whatnot, nobody's gonna know anything means
I actually
nobody's
did
gonna
have a
play the
series.
No one's
character.
gonna play it.
I had a TikTok series planned to actually show each individual matchup with her,
Mhm.
but I never got around to it because like I was just so tired and
Yeah.
busy all the time, so I just didn't
Yeah.
find the time to actually like film it. But I
Yeah.
did have a series planned, and I was
Mhm.
gonna eventually do it, but I guess
For
not
Yeah.
now.
me,
You know,
yeah, that's something I'm gonna
I still feel like, but
prioritize
it's like,
Yeah, I was
now.
yeah,
gonna make guides
yeah,
eventually,
do it
but I was
before it's too
waiting.
late.
Like, I was
Dude,
waiting
that's
for a
yeah,
while.
that's exactly what. So
Mm.
like going
I'm not
forward,
gonna lie though, you guys not doing anything though, I think is the reason why I even got a following in the first place. Because I gave like some like tidbits of like, you know, tips on like how to aim, how to play her, how to like get
Mm.
value from the character, and I think that's why people
I
actually
gave
watched
people my
me.
settings and a
Yeah.
rundown on
Yeah,
my
like
kit. That was pretty much what
I
I
tried
did.
to teach people how to actually play her, right? And it's like in like these like little like funny rant TikToks, you know what I mean? So it's like
Mm.
I think that's why I even got up all these because y'all motherfuckers got lazy and didn't do shit. So it's like,
Yeah, I
well,
was
okay, I
hella
guess it's my
lazy
turn to do it,
about
right?
it.
It's like,
But
and I don't even play
even
Widow
then,
like that,
with
you know? It's
like
like,
posting the guide video,
yeah.
like it's just
I mean,
I don't
didn't
know
do it
how
out of
I see it.
laziness.
It's just
I was
yeah.
gatekeeping.
Yeah, I know you were
I was
gatekeeping. That's
full
the thing.
gatekeeping.
I was trying
No,
not
yeah,
to.
I
I was full
completely
gatekeeping.
understand gatekeeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
just
like,
got
'Cause I
tired
think
as well.
like so like it's kind of like boomerish to me, but like you know like if you went to a LAN like in the 2000s and like you had tech, like you're not sharing your tech with like the fucking player base of your game so that they can beat you in a tournament. Like you
Yeah.
Yeah,
gate
true.
kept your tech. Like that's like competitive gaming. That's like what it's all about.
Yeah.
But because there's a money incentive to make videos now
Yep.
sharing tech, that's why everyone does it. That's why no one gatekeeps, because why would you when you can make money from
Make
sharing
money.
it?
Mhm.
Exactly.
Mm.
You know, it's even with like the
Realistically,
configs, right? Like they
mhm.
sell the configs, like, and in theory, you would gatekeep the configs so that you're better than everyone else. But the reason they don't do that is
Yeah.
because there's a money incentive. So it's the same
Yeah.
with the guides. But so that's why I never made guides, because I was like, oh, like that's cringe. Like I want to
Mhm.
like do this in like a truly like traditional like competitive way. I'm gonna gatekeep my tech, and it worked in the sense that like no one used my tech except me. But like, you know what
unfortunately
I mean?
now
Exactly.
there's
Worked
Yeah.
in
nothing
the
left
sense
to
that everyone
gatekeep
thought Widow
and
sucked.
Mhm.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, now there's nothing left to gatekeep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now
So I don't
everything
know if it was
is
worth.
gone.
Everything's out
But
there.
like,
Yeah.
it's not like your fault though. Like because like it was one tech that was really good for sure. But like you know, it's at the end of the game, at the end of the day, it's a numbers
I had
game.
mad tech.
Yeah, exactly. Like you definitely had some insane tech. I don't even know what it is, but knowing how good you are at a Widow now and before, you definitely had some insane tech. But like even then,
Uh-huh.
like even if you showed the tech, it only matters if they want to put in the work. You can look like LeBron, act like LeBron, move like a LeBron. Are you gonna be LeBron? Most times, no.
Well,
So
I did
like,
the work of figuring out like how to use it at least. So if I did guides and stuff, I think it would have been easier for people to pick it up, because like they don't have to
Yeah.
do the trial and error that I went through.
yeah,
Because I went
Yeah.
through trial and error, being like, is this, you know, does this play work on Widow? Does this play not work? Is like, you know, is
Mhm.
this good? Is this bad? Like blah blah blah. You know, like even
Yeah.
simple things like who to chase with your kick is like kind of a big deal, because there's some people that you should chase and there's some people you shouldn't chase. And like
exactly.
if
Yeah.
you make the mistake of chasing the wrong guy and you die for it, like a lot of people would like brush that off and be like, whatever, I died. But that's a big fucking mistake. Like you're like, if you're playing the character optimally, you're only kicking the right characters, right?
Mhm.
Like you're, I don't know how to explain it. Like it's like, you know, you usually wouldn't chase a staging DD, but you would chase like a staging like BP or Spider-Man,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
for example, because
So
like you could 1v1 those characters,
100%.
whereas like
And you
DD would
can
kill you.
stop them in their tracks.
You know?
Yeah.
So moving forward, it's you know, unfortunately she's gone now, and there's no more tech to share. But as far as playing Widow for you
Rest
guys
in
in the
peace.
future, what is your plan with that? Like I mean, Zaza and Nerrvous really don't seem to like the rework. Swang likes the rework for his own reasons, but it, like I said, all the gatekeepable tech is gone. What's the plan? What's the plan with playing this character moving forward in terms of, or are you waiting for
I
something
mean,
like
some of the
to
tech
come
still,
out?
some of the tech still applies to her new kit, but like it doesn't matter to me as much, because like people are gonna figure it out, because like she's meta, so everyone's
Yeah.
playing her,
Yeah.
so they'll
Mhm.
figure it out. But I mean, I'm just gonna play fucking. I've just been playing like whatever. I've just been playing Widow, and then like if she's
Yeah.
banned, I just play like other hit scan characters.
I've
Mhm.
still been
I'm
more
just gonna
picking
wait.
Widow, so yeah.
But
Sorry,
I'm
were you
hoping
still
they
going?
release another niche hit scan.
Mm.
Oh no, yeah, I was just saying I hope they
Okay,
release
okay.
another niche hit scan.
Yeah,
I'll play
at the
that.
least, like, give us another hit scan so that we can still play our favorite niche in the game, you know?
Yeah,
Because taking away niches is,
Yeah.
in my
Very cool.
opinion, unhealthy.
Yeah.
100%
No,
agree.
but
Because
yeah,
if
no,
everybody's the same broken slop, then like
yeah,
it's
and you
not
don't
fun.
want to be playing rinse and
Yeah.
repeat all the time. Like, it's
Yeah.
just like I know it's kind of ironic saying I'm a one trick and you know, like I always rinse and repeat on the same character, but you don't want to play rinse and repeat playstyle if you're an average like flex player or just an average player in general. You wanna try all the different playstyles to see what suits you and then pick a couple favorite characters off of that, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
when 6 characters are interchangeable in the way they play, it's not exactly healthy for the game or good.
yeah. Yeah,
it-
like there's no variety in that.
it's funny because all
I mean,
of
I
the
don't
melee
even care if
heroes.
they make a new sniper.
Mhm.
Just give me a new hit scan that I can farm aura on. You know what I mean? Like a hit scan that
Yeah,
won't be
yeah,
banned
let's
that I
let
can
us aura
lab.
farm. Let us
Yeah.
aura
Max
farm.
just 100+ aura every
Also,
single game, bro.
that's another thing I forgot to mention talking about off meta is that, and I think I've talked to some of you guys about this before, but like when you're maining an off meta hero, like you're warmer on that hero than anyone else in the lobby is on their hero
Yeah.
because it's never banned, so you're playing it every game. So like
Yeah.
I don't even need a sniper, but just give me a weird hit scan that like I can play every game so I can lab the
Yeah.
fuck out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause that's what I want.
Thousand-
Blade was
Yeah.
close, but he's not what I want. He was
Yeah.
close. I was very
He was
close,
close,
to playing him
but
when
yeah.
he came out.
Do you not like Cyclops?
Yeah.
I like Cyclops. I
Nah,
like Cyclops a
Cyclops is
lot.
a niche.
Yeah.
Well, Cyclops
I mean,
is
yeah, I guess,
very.
yeah.
He does
Like,
all the
I
I
similar
like his
things.
movement so much though, man. Like,
Even his movement's cool,
so
but even
He's
satisfying.
now
like a
he's
meta rotation hit scan.
Yeah,
I don't know.
he's
And
even more
Cyclops is
similar to
kinda
Phoenix
buns,
now.
Character I will play will be perceived
in my
as bad.
opinion.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, but that's why I
Yeah.
like playing Cyclops because now he's low key like not that great now.
Well,
It's
he's
just,
That's
not
like,
what I'm
that
saying.
bad.
I think
He's still.
fun.
You
I think
use
he's
the
fun now.
Phoenix team up, and then he just becomes more like Phoenix. Like it's
I mean,
like
yeah, I guess, yeah. That's
there's
fair,
no
yeah.
uniqueness in that sense anymore.
But
Besides
what
the
about
fact that
Punisher though, Jack?
Yeah. What up,
I know I
Punisher's
keep
crazy.
bringing up Punisher, but he's
Pun-
really strong too.
yeah, but Punisher is ridiculously unique in the way that his movement works and the way that he loses. Up until this patch, he lost to every other hit scan at range.
True,
His one strength was point blank damage, and the benefit and the loss for that is having the hitbox the size of a tank, and having movement that required to be preset up, and then you have a smoke grenade. I think Punisher's pretty skill expressive.
Too, though?
No, it's not
Cyclops
because
is way more
No, he
movement,
is.
bro.
He's an interesting character.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, yo, if you watch Momo or Suppress play Punisher, they're the only guys like hitting the stuff they hit. Like there's,
Yeah,
there's
true.
really no one else hitting the stuff
Not
that
saying
those guys
Jackson.
hit.
That's
True.
crazy.
You know
dude.
what I
I
mean?
think Jackson hit a few cool clips.
I had a cool.
Yeah,
Suppress
what I
and
mean, like,
Suppress
Jackson
and
exists too,
Momo
bro,
are
like-
better than me. They
Fucked up.
they do.
Like
But he's
they're,
still
they're
big
like,
up, though.
I'm sure
He's still
you're
big
getting
up.
their clip too,
Yeah,
but they're doing
me,
it like
Momo,
Yeah.
against
Suppress
better
just
players.
destroyed
Yeah.
Jackson
Yeah.
on Punisher.
Yeah.
Well,
dude.
I just want to give credit where credit's due. That's all.
Yeah, facts, bro.
Because
Like, what the
Jackson's
fuck?
I'm
not a
not
bad
that
player
low,
at all.
Elo. I'm
Yeah.
just but yeah, no, I just like I said, I really think Punisher is a really well designed hero, and I thought Widow was in that same
Yeah, me
boat,
too.
and it just
Yeah.
makes me
Yeah.
sad that Widow is gone. That is the part of the
Yeah.
whole reason why
They're-
I really
they're
jumped
both
this
definitely
episode to the
interesting.
yeah. That's
high
why I
skill,
jumped yeah.
both DPS.
That's why I jumped
Yeah.
this episode to the front of the queue. Is I really wanted to hear your guys'
Mm.
opinions on it.
I actually I thought it was really, really funny when we did get the Widow rework. We were all devastated at first, and then DJ just jumped ship, and we were like,
Bro,
what
I mean,
the
I
heck?
kind of liked it, bro.
Traitor, bro,
Yeah, he's like, this is great.
traitor. Like,
What?
yeah,
He's
and we're like,
literally a
what
sheep.
the
He's a sheep.
heck, DJ? Like, are
Bro,
we
I'm
kidding?
getting jumped in an
Like,
alleyway. What the
Well, because you didn't stand on
Yeah,
business. You always
yeah, you
talk
didn't-
about
I
stand on
didn't stand on-
business.
Like,
Because
all
I
of
can
us
change
were
my
gonna
mind.
complain until we got Old Widow back, and then DJ's like, you know what? I actually kind of like this now. Like, bro,
Yeah, I
what
get to
about
jump
the
on
hit
people,
against like
bro.
when you and loved? Like,
Yeah,
bro.
no, I do not fuck with this guy.
Yeah.
I like diving. I'm just shit at dive. But,
So-
so Widow's like a really good balance for me. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, you're
I
saying
really
you
do
should
like
have
the
dived, but your
playstyle.
videos that you made on the new characters, like, wow, you can dive on Widow now. That was
yeah,
what you
it's fun
said.
as fuck. Like,
Yeah, but
hello. They
No,
gave her a
it's-
sniper instead, and they have her like an Uzi
There were
instead, or
ways
some
to
shit. That'd be
dive on
fun.
her
But,
beforehand. Like, you
could.
could dive in
I know, but,
goal
like, you know, it was
you're
just kinda
facing
like-
the Widow
on her
community,
beforehand.
Swang. You're making enemies.
You used to be
You're
able
making
to fit
enemies.
Widow into every single comp.
bro, why am I
Like-
getting? I'm getting jumped. I'm getting jumped, bro. I knew this
What
was
are
for a
you
reason, bro.
saying?
There's a reason for
Like
this shit, man.
the sense of your
Yeah,
past
do
are
it.
coming back to bite you, dude.
Bro, like this is not fair. Like, I can't, dude.
Am
I'm
I
getting hate
wrong?
from like the regular
You
community. I'm
are
getting
a
hate from you guys
traitor.
now. Like,
You are a traitor.
I'm with
them,
Like,
you are a
I
traitor.
literally, like, hold on
Bro.
a second. I kind of like this.
I
Like,
said I like the movement. The movement is really fun. I'm
But
gonna
her
be
movement's
honest, it's really
worse.
fun.
She doesn't jump as high. Like it's
Bro,
it's.
but okay, but
Yeah,
that
but
slam goes
the-
crazy.
Yeah,
though.
they-
The
they
slam goes
nerfed
crazy.
the rollout.
But the jump is terrible.
Bro, fuck a rollout, bro. I can slam on bitches, man. Like, come on, bro. Like that shit is
Doesn't
fun.
matter,
No, but see,
though.
like,
It's-
But like
Yeah.
that's why like the change is welcome to you because you weren't like using the old movement to the full potential. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of just getting.
I'm
into
not
it,
seeing
bro.
enough movement, dude. I'm not seeing enough movement.
I'm not
Bro,
saying
I mean, I kind of just rely on my aim and I just read chat and I just AFK. I'm gonna be honest. Like sometimes I'll take an off angle,
Yeah.
but like I just like to AFK and just, like,
This
Oh,
is
yeah, I'm
why
getting rage bait
we
again.
are all better
Widow
than you
Widow
are,
was a
Widow.
character.
Yes, we.
So the way you were supposed to play Widow was primarily frontlining actually, but you're supposed to mix up spots
Yeah.
within the frontlining. So it's
Yeah,
like
of course, yeah.
you frontline 2 out of 3 fights, and then the third fight you're in a spot. You know what I mean? And like
Yeah,
that's,
but like
that's
you
how
can't like
play
hard
it, in my
flank though.
opinion.
I feel like for the most, unless you're like all the way like on like Shin Shibuya or some shit.
Well, you saw like the way I flanked
yeah,
on her.
yeah,
like,
I understand that, but
Wait,
like you know,
is the run slower? Or
He tried
just
to
the
pull
jump?
that off with New Widow in one of our games, by the way.
bro,
And,
that
like
shit is
those
so fun.
setups, like those setups were all about timing. Like a lot of my flanks, like you had to do it the first fight. Like I would do
Yeah,
it the first fight because you do it the first fight. If it works, it's instant free point. If it doesn't
Yeah.
work, you don't go for it again, and then you just push normal. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
true.
So
Yeah,
it's
I get
like
that,
low
yeah.
risk in that way.
Yep.
And then I had other setups where it's like, oh, they're porting back. Like I have like a weird spot that I'm gonna be in. Like when they port,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
no
yeah,
one's
no,
gonna
yeah,
look
too, yeah,
at me, and I'm just gonna
that's
shoot
fair.
for free. You know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Can't jump to that little high ground on the left anymore when you want to go flank. You can't jump
Yeah,
up
yeah,
there
fair.
unless you find a parkour.
Yeah,
but-
it's like they made.
Yeah.
We could go in circles on this character all day.
Nah, you guys, you fucked up for that, man. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all
yeah, you
motherfuckers
got
like,
very, very
I was
passionate
on
Widow
edge.
activities on the.
No, I'm
Yeah, you guys-
well.
you
I
guys
welcome
jumped
it.
at me,
I welcome it. I'm
look,
just.
I'm
try-
on your side too, but like, shit, like,
well,
I
Hey,
can't act
Swing,
like
we're
this
not
is
trying to
fun.
jump you, dude. We just
Yeah,
strongly
okay,
disagree.
okay,
Well, I was
bro,
trying to
like-
jump
Sorry,
him about
man,
that.
I'm sorry.
yeah,
that
exactly. Yeah,
Trying to
yeah.
jump
Like, fuck
Yeah.
you said you
Yeah.
like jump like a
Right,
motherfucker.
right.
Yeah.
Whoa! What?
But you like fucking Hulk. You jump me all the time anyway. I don't give a fuck
Okay.
about that. Like yeah.
Yo, how
like,
many times do I have to apologize for that, bro?
a lot more, bro.
Alright.
I don't mean
All
to
right,
cut
I'll
everyone
give you
off.
One more apology. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't mean to cut everyone off. I genuinely could talk about this character all day with you guys. There's so many like nuances
Yeah.
between
yeah,
everything. But
Yeah,
I do
for
have to
sure,
work
for sure.
shortly, and I would like to hopefully take a couple questions from the chat if anyone is still wanting to ask them, for either DJ Zaza or Nerrvous.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna take a peek here. If anyone has anything to ask, we'll give them a second to
Bro, the
to
last
roll
thing I got
to
said
roll
was
in. I know it was,
the last thing that gets said by Kimbaru was too
yeah,
fucking funny.
yeah.
by the way.
Kimbaru's just been flaming DJ Swang the whole time.
Yeah,
I
like,
mean,
what,
fair enough,
what the fuck
fair
is this?
enough.
No,
Like, this is
genuinely-
my chat too.
No,
Like
DJ.
Kimbaru and
I can't escape this
DJ
shit.
beef?
No, but Swang, you brought it upon yourself. You larped Widow when she was the
Bro.
way she was before, and then you
Bro,
switched
because
up.
it's fun. It was still fun. It's
But-
still fun to play either playstyle. I'm gonna be honest. Like I
Yeah, but
enjoy
now
it.
you don't-
You're Swang. You're a fraud, bro.
But now you don't have the
sorry.
option of that playstyle
Bro, I
anymore.
can't
Before you
win.
could have
I
got
can't
that
win in here.
her current playstyle in a different character back
We're
then.
just like-
I will offer
Exactly.
a little piece of information that I took away from my VOD review of Zatex though, is that Widow's new right click, especially her Phoenix team up one, destroys absolutely everything that you just landed on.
You know, it's hard.
Like
Yeah.
shields and everything.
Oh
Like-
yeah.
Like, well,
Or-
not shield and
no.
everything,
Oh, like
but
the
I'm talking
destructible-
the building,
Oh.
destructible buildings. You right click
Yeah, it's
like
good for breaking
like-
shit. Yeah.
yeah, if there's like a whole platform that you want destroyed, just right click it and it destroys the whole thing. Like it absolutely like explodes. It just
Fire.
destroys
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, so that's like a good little piece of information if anyone is wanting to try the new Widow. You
Someone's
can
asking-
use that.
Someone's asking who's the best Widow in this call. Objectively, between you three,
It's
who
objectively nervous.
who
That
is
would
it
be me.
objectively
Yeah, it's
objectively
objectively, yeah.
Nerrvous? Would you guys agree?
I would fight Nervous for that title a little bit.
Yeah.
But
I'll
but
accept I'm,
Nervous is
I'm not
pretty
the
good.
greatest Widow, but I
I'm-
play other
I'm
heroes. Like that was
respecting,
different,
it's
you
pretty
know.
good.
So Nerrvous.
Well, I've versed Nervous a few times. You know,
Yeah.
I've had a few good duels with him. So
Nervous. Besides you, outside of people who are in this call, who do you think is the next, like, who is the best other old Widow that isn't Zaza or yourself?
Okay. So there's like the Godfather of Widow, which is I8. Because
Mhm.
from what I understand, he was the first like super high elo player playing her because he played her in like season 0 and like
Mm.
Sinatra lobbies and shit.
Mhm.
So I would put he gets like a real I say he gets really high up because he's the first one doing it. So I'm like, oh, like you're like you had the skill and the vision. So I respect that a lot. But then as for like raw skill, I think Sham one was the best. It's like between him and Pearl X, but like Pearl X like got banned, so it's like but the thing is like I know Pearl X and I'm friendly with him, and a lot of players have vouched for him. So I don't know what's good. So I don't know if I can include him. You know what I mean? Whereas I don't think Sham has been accused of hacking. So like I would give him probably best ever, and I would give I8 like like Godfather. Like I
Godfather
don't know.
role.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
think Sham was better than I8, I'm pretty sure. But like I think doing it first matters because that means that Sham, even if indirectly, did learn from I8. Even if he never looked at a single VOD of his, he learned from him because I8 did it first in ranked. You know what I mean? So it's like
Mhm.
even like the whispers of like, oh, like, did you hear Widow could do this? It's like people heard that or people were saying that because they played against I8. You know what I mean? Like in like top 500,
Mhm.
Mhm.
let's say. So
I'm learning
yeah, I
from
would
it.
I would give
Yeah.
it to them. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's cool to hear. Unfortunately,
Country, I'm humble. I'm not that humble, bro. Like,
Bro,
get the fuck out of here, bro. Like I'm a humble guy, but like, you need to get your ass back on Hulk, bro. Don't be typing to me, bro. Come on, man.
yo, bro, I'm a
Like,
Widow player. What are you talking about,
bro, you play Hulk. You don't have to aim. Just actually, that's not true. You
All
probably
right,
have to aim on the
okay,
Exiles.
all right, bro.
Probably
That's too
Exiles.
far, bro. Come on.
Yeah, that's right. You play Captain America too. You play that shit too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I'm
fucking
not.
melee slot.
I know
Yeah,
how
that's
to
right.
aim just a little bit, dude.
Yeah, okay.
does anyone
sure.
have any closing thoughts on Widow or on yourselves or anything you'd like to
I miss
add?
her.
There
Yeah,
are
I
no friends in
miss
this.
that
There's
too.
no friends in this call.
We miss-
I have no
Bring-
friends in this call. I'm gonna say that, bro. Y'all turned on me so quick for like no reason. Like I'm convinced that's the reason why I'm here. If you really
When
think
you're
about it,
behind
you
the
know?
monitor,
We
nobody.
need to throw the hater.
Vulture, bro.
Bro,
Um,
motherfucker. I
You
like the
said
culture here.
you said I played Widow because she gave me views, and when she got reworked, you
Yeah.
said this is great because I don't get flamed to play her. Like,
But
no,
I still get views. And I still get
Yeah.
views, so fuck y'all, you know? The
Bro.
fuck?
God.
but it's
Yeah.
like literally like
No, I still enjoy playing her,
bubble
though.
of a sheep. You know what I mean? Like,
No, but like I still have
But I
fun. I
love
still
you,
have fun
DJ.
playing
I
both.
love you. I
No,
love
I
you.
love playing both heroes though. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Oh.
I genuinely do enjoy like the sniper aspect.
No,
of it.
Swang's
Widow's
only in
fun.
it for the views.
I
Yeah.
have fun on her.
Yeah. I'm
I
not gonna
just
say like
wouldn't
I'm
have traded the old Widow for her.
Yeah, no, that's
Of
fair.
course
See,
she's
I
fun.
agree with
Marvel
that. I
Rivals
agree with that. Yeah.
character, but
Mhm.
like,
I'm not gonna
yeah,
sit here and
I just
pretend like I'm
wouldn't
not
have
having fun on the
traded her.
character though. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like the character is not fun
Yeah.
right now. You know? Like I just can't do that.
But
But I agree.
we
Despite her
we did
being
get
fun,
one question from
I
the
will
chat.
say this, bro.
I'll get
the
that over.
neutral does make your eyes fucking glaze over sometimes.
Yes.
Like sometimes
Yeah,
when
true.
I'm just
Yeah, no, I get bored.
rotating and just holding left click on like a tank or like like that is like eyes
No, I
glaze
get bored.
over. Like that never
100%.
happened with Old Widow. Old Widow, like
100%.
every moment was like exciting. You know
Mhm.
what I mean?
Yep.
Cupcake is
Swang,
asking which team up is your guys' favorite or primarily one that you're going to be using with the new Widow moving forward? Is it?
My favorite's Hawkeye, but I think the Phoenix one is better because it's
Yeah.
got the faster fire rate and the right clicks hit scan on it. That's my
I'm
opinion.
going
Yeah, I
Phoenix.
mean I would agree.
Yeah.
Hawkeye
Hawkeye's
We all
second
agree.
one,
Dive.
Phoenix is
So
better.
Yeah.
Phoenix is
I like
objectively
Phoenix
the
more 'cause,
best
like, if
team
you
up
dive
to
in
take.
More in ranked.
Mm.
I try
Yeah.
to get the Hawkeye one in though when I see that it's like
Me
viable,
too.
but the Phoenix
Mhm.
Me
one is
too.
just like simply
Yeah.
better.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
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 But
Doesn't it make
the
it
Hawk
shoot
one
faster
rewards
too?
headshots more.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you can flake way
Oh,
more with the
also,
Phoenix one. The
no
Hawkeye
one
one's a little
knows
harder.
this, but you can shoot the third shot while sprinting. By the way, I don't think it matters, but like it's so like maybe there's some
Good to know.
tech,
I mean,
you
I
what
didn't know
mean?
that, so it's good to know.
Wait, hold on. I'm
Little
gonna
things
I'm gonna
to
steal
look
that.
at.
I'm going to
Smart,
steal it.
you
I'm
can
not gonna
sprint
credit you.
while
I'm just letting you know that right now. And you know
Swang's
why.
just making more
I'm letting you know
enemies.
that right now.
We've got
Like I'm not because of what you fucking. What do you mean?
Swang,
Why
Swang,
am I not
Swang
gonna
really
say
and
is the villain
Nerrvous
of the
are
story.
complete
You wanna
polar
look at it like
opposites.
this, dude?
it? Here,
Swang,
did you
are
guys
the
know that
villain.
you can shoot the third shot like while sprinting? And I'm not gonna tell them how I know that. I'm gonna do that shit
and you're gonna know
Always-
why.
And I'm gonna
Always
comment on your
taking everybody
post.
else's
Oh yeah, you let that.
We are all commenting.
What you
We
mean?
all know. We know, Swang. There's no secrets.
No, you fucking
Or,
don't.
like, you
I'll
could
deny
maybe do
everything.
like a drive-by with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you
Yeah.
have a focus shot.
Yeah, and
you could,
I
like,
came up with that
sprint and,
idea.
like, do a
I did
drive-by
not hear
with
that
it.
from anybody else. I
Yeah.
agree. That's kind of insane, right? Like that's awesome tech.
Well, thank you
I agree.
guys. Thank you guys all for coming on. I'm sorry. I would genuinely go for hours with this. I have to go to work. I appreciate you
I'm
guys so
fucking
much.
hungry. Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
go eat.
No.
Thank you.
I'm unemployed.
Yeah, I miss
Same
it.
here.
I miss it.
Limit.
Yeah. Thank you guys all so much for coming on again.
Yeah, thank you guys so
it was
much. I
Thanks for
really had
having
a lot
us.
of fun on this episode.
little
Thank
little
you guys.
chaotic. I hope we got a little
Yeah.
bit of everything. Thank you so much again for coming on. Everyone,
no,
you
thank
you
you
can
guys for
find
having me.
everyone on
no
this
problem.
podcast with the ats below their name. Make sure to go check them out. Okay.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plugs. We'll get all the plugs in we can. Okay. Thank you guys for coming. I gotta head out. You guys have a great day.
Thank you guys
Yeah,
once again.
thank
Have a
you.
good
I
rest
hate
of y'all's
Kimbara.
day.
I hate
and night,
Kimbara.
Have a
and,
nice one.
I hate him so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.